Howdy, y'all, and welcome back to the final episode of Pokemon Blue. That's right, this is it. I'm gonna finish the Pokédex once and for all. I've planned out everything. I've got all the Pokemon ready to finish. I'll go through things as they happen. Also, my volume is too loud. Hang on. There we go. It's time. Oh, that's right. First, I have Swagga and Gygax. Cause I forgot that I had evolved a Poliwhirl to trade away for one of the trade-only evolutions, and I had evolved a Slowbro to trade the other one. But I forgot to train these two up. So I have a Slowbro already, but Gygax is the one that I kept, so I wanna still evolve that one. Just to, like, for the sake of being honest to the whole thing. And of course I need a Poliwrath, so Swag gets leveled up. But this is it. After I get those two up, we're gonna go get Porygon and then the legendaries one at a time. And this time I actually leveled them up within a few hundred experience of evolving, so it should be pretty quick. Oh, I was hoping Swag could fight for itself, but I guess not. Who can take out a... Oh, Danish. Oh, wait. No, I should have sent Beatrix. Danish might get poisoned. Don't poison Danish! Okay, well, just cut it. Cut him. Cut him up. Yeah, you got it, Danish. Oh, that was not enough experience. Okay. This is so it'll take maybe 2 battles for this first one. Because, I wanted to mix it up. I didn't want to keep going back to the cave. So we're gonna finish this up here in the Pokemon Mansion. And hopefully Swag can just surf this Vulpix right away. Come on. Surf, 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 surf. Oh, did hardly anything. Come on, we need like a critical. Come on, surf, surf. Oh, it did a critical. It's okay, Swag, you'll be fine. Yeah, look, Swag, you're fine. Surf, 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 surf. Oh. Water gun? Oh, we went first. Okay. You did it, Swag. You earned your evolution, buddy. Yeah, there we go. It's trying to learn double slap. Wow. What an incredible move. Oh no, I don't want to learn it. Well, menus. Menus are still the hardest boss of the game. Swag is evolving! Look at him go! And yeah. That Poliwhirl's gonna beat you up. Okay. Oh no, wait, we don't actually get a new Pokemon until... We don't get a new entry until I use my final Elemental Stone. Swag is evolving again. This must be very traumatic to metamorphose twice in the span of only a few minutes. There we go, Poliwrath. Look at that. Whoa. It's like ready for some... It's ready to karate chop. Did I do that right? We should have an updated dex number. Look at that, 145. Yeah, we did. Poliwrath, that tadpole Pokemon. An adept swimmer at both the front crawl and breaststroke. Easily overtakes the best human swimmers. Ah. Alright, there you have it. Swag! And now Gygax. Swag takes it. Good grammar. I came here to fight fire Pokemon because I thought it would be easier. Oh, I guess Gygax has confusion. Oh, don't you disable confusion? Okay. Come on, Gygax. Okay, it'll take more than one hit, but you can do... Oh, of course you got poisoned. Confusion, get out of here. Go. Go and get. Oh, and Gygax... Wait, Gygax still needs another... How many more experience points do you need? I guess I was like 500 points short. Yeah, let's do that. I thought I was only like 300 points for Gygax to evolve. Come on, buddy. Oh, I was hoping I'd be done by now. I don't even need this to complete the dex, because I already have the entry. But here we go. You can beat a Ponyta. Because Slowpoke's got, like, good defense or HP or both or something. They're tough. They're sturdy Pokemon. I just headbutted. Oh, it's Stomp. Return the Stomp with a headbutt. There you go. Oh, see, if we fought a Ponyta to start with, we would have got the evolution right away. Okay. Oh, look at that Slowpoke. I gotta say, I don't like the Slowbro sprite as much as the Slowpoke. The Slowbro looks really distressed and kind of funky. We're not gonna learn Withdraw now. But there we go. There you have it. Right, 145? Yep. 145 Pokemon. Only a few left. And they're a bit tricky, but I finally earned, by fighting the Elite Four 3 times in total, I finally earned enough. Oh wait, we gotta heal them up. Hang on. We're gonna heal them up before putting them back in the box. But I finally earned enough money to just buy Rocket Game Corner coins outright, and I spent like some 20 minutes. I want to say it was about 20 minutes actually buying the coins at the Game Corner. It took so long. Because you can only buy them in packs of 50. And I need 6,500. So I'm just going to put them back in the correct boxes. Where do they go? Gygax goes in box... Oh, they both go in box 3. Okay, perfect. Just gotta switch back from that. Oh, I forgot there's the Pokemon League records are a thing. But yeah, I just got all the coins I need off stream, and I can prove it by showing you how few Poké Dollars I have left. Oh, you know what? Okay, wait. I'll switch to box 5 preemptively. You'll see why. But yeah, if you look at my record, I only have 1,000. I only have 1,000 Poké Dollars left because I spent all of it on Game Corner tokens and Ultra Balls. Here we go. We'll do the one thing that most players never do in this game, which is to get a Porygon. At least I assume so. I assume Porygon. I would assume Porygon is the most rare Pokemon to actually get legitimately in this one. Look at that, 65. Pete got Porygon. Do you want to give a nickname? Yes, I do. I know exactly what I want to call you. I'm actually going to use lowercase so that it actually is easier. It's more legible. Super FX. Kudos if you get that reference. Let's actually look at Super FX. Oh, that's right. I need to also update the dex number. Yeah, look at that Polygon. Look at that Porygon bird. What does Sharpen? What does Sharpen do? Oh, wait. I didn't update the dex number. Hang on. There it is. This should be a new dex entry for me, too. I don't think I've ever read Porygon's Pokédex entry. Where is it? It's like 120 something? 30, 40... There it is, 37. Porygon, the virtual Pokémon. A Pokémon that consists entirely of programming code, capable of moving freely in cyberspace. Yeah, right. I mean, what else is there to say? Is Porygon even a good Pokemon? I have no idea. But we got it. We got Super Effects. And we're going to put it in the box forever. It's only level 18. I guess that's fair. You kind of want a low-level Pokemon. I think to actually train it up and stuff. Okay. Now we go to fight the legendaries. We go to catch the legendaries, and I gotta figure out what team I want. I'm gonna keep Hypnoc just so that we can fly around. Danish, Plesioth, and Beatrix. Oh, that's right, I need Mudge. Mudge is the linchpin of this whole operation. So where's Mudge? There's Mudge. If I remember correctly, all the birds are level 50, so unfortunately most of the red team is gonna have to stay behind. I'm gonna bring Plesioth, though. Bahabra... Let's see, do you have anything that I can use, really? Not really. Bahabra is entirely offense. And we don't want to kill him. We want to catch him. Frog, I'm afraid, also is not going to be much help, because Toxic, we don't want to put Toxic. Leech Seed, Bide is really a gamble, I guess. You're betting on them doing some damage, but not too much. And then Amaterasu has Confuse Ray. Amaterasu's Double Team might be useful, but we want the Pokemon to be asleep, so not really. But I want to have somebody to develop my team. And, you know, Amaterasu has been a sturdy... has been a stalwart companion this whole way. But here's my tactic. Danish still has Sand Attack, so that's basically what I'm going to be using to assist the capture of all of the legendaries. Here, let's save real quick. And we're going to start in the Seafoam Islands to get the Ice Bird Articuno. Oh wait, is it faster to go the other way? I don't know. I should have bought... If I had more money, I would have bought some repels, but I don't have, like, any money left. Like, I'm totally broke. So I'm just gonna have to run away. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Amaterasu's fast, I think. So we can just run away with Amaterasu. But yeah, this whole adventure is gonna come to a close tonight. It's a big relief, but it's also kind of sad. Just a little bit sad. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to all these Pokemon. All my companions that have helped me along the way. But it opens room for another playthrough, so that's always nice. Now, I gotta remember how to get to Articuno. I think you can just drop down one of the holes. Oh, there's one, yeah. I gotta wonder... There's a dog right outside, barking a lot. I wonder what happens if you come here but you don't have a Pokemon to surf on. Does it just put you on the surf? Does it put you into the surf animation anyway? Because when you drop through the holes, you drop right into the water. Boy, Pokemon are feisty in this cave. And I really don't want to level up too much more, because I need to, you know, avoid killing the birds. I don't want to kill them. Oh, this is going to be like the least straightforward way of getting to... Okay. Oh, this isn't right. Or do I want to go this way? Oh, this is it. Right? No. Well, crap. Where do I go? Do I go this way? I don't remember. It's been too long. Oh, this is it. This is it. It's the final encounter. This is it. To prove you're the champion, catching all the Pokemon. Oops. Don't open up the decks, you fool. There it is, an unassuming little Boyd. And I'm gonna save because I don't trust myself to get this on the first try. Also, I almost forgot to switch out. We gotta have a Sand Attack Specialist. Because Mudge is too slow. There's no way Mudge is gonna go first. And Ice is devastating. The birds are gonna be devastating to Mudge. But I need Mudge to knock him out, put him to sleep. So here we go. Sand Attack number 1. Oh, it already missed it. Sand Attack number 2. Oh, that's right. Oh, Danish is going to have the most trouble. Sand Attack number 3. Because Ice Beam is going to be devastating to Danish. 4. Sand Attack number 5. Come on. Sand Attack number 6. Okay, perfect. Now, knowing my luck, I'm going to switch to Mudge and immediately take a bunch of damage. So, and I can't hit it with Danish at all because Danish will knock it out. Okay. Alright, Mudge. No, you're not going to get hit by nothing. Yeah, that's right. It's trying to do Ice Beam. It wants to do Ice Beam so bad. Okay. Oh, do we do Double Edge might actually kill it. Let's see if Mega Drain. How much does Mega Drain do? Because the trouble is that Mudge doesn't really have a good... It has a great move to set up a catch, but not to lower the health. I should have switched to another... Oh, yeah. Gosh, Amaterasu will just melt it. Danish hits too hard. I think all my Pokemon hit too hard to knock it out. Unless Beatrix does Surf or something? Wait, what about Hypnoc? Maybe Hypnoc can, like, hit some wing attacks. Wing attack. Ooh, that's not good. Maybe I should have brought Frog. I think Frog's Razor Leaf would do more. Because Amaterasu only has like 2 fire attacks that are way too strong, yeah. But maybe Amaterasu we can do some like confusion damage. Confuse Ray. Okay, that's good. And just double team a few times. Good grief. Oh, you know what? I got rid of... I feel like such an idiot. I got rid of Body Slam on Gyarados, so Gyarados doesn't actually... Dragon Rage would have been a useful move right about now. I guess I could try Surf on Nidoqueen on Beatrix, but she's got a 19 level advantage, and I think it'll do too much damage. Let's hope the Confusion does a little bit more. Come on, Confusion. Oh, it's confused no more. Oh, it actually landed the Peck. What the heck? It landed the Peck. What the heck? I got all 6, I got all 6 Sand Attacks. And, like 2 or 3, Evasion ups. It still hit. Oh. Here's where we find out just how much damage it does. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, time to go to sleep. Hit yourself. Okay. Look. Sleep, sleep. Man. What does Double Edge look like on Mudge? Let's see. Let's just see, because I can restart. Oh, that's not bad, actually. Maybe Mudge can just do the Double Edge. Okay, we don't want you to knock yourself out, Articuno. Let's hold on there. Whoa, slow down. Okay. So here's the deal. Sleep, I think sleep is the best status for catching. And then in this game, like 1/3 health is the like best you can get with an Ultra or Pokeball. And meanwhile, 1/2 is the best you can get with a Great Ball. So as long as Mudge doesn't get knocked out, like as long as it doesn't like wake up and knock out Mudge, I should just throw all of these. Oh, no way. We got it with the second Great... It wasn't even an Ultra Ball, it was the second one. It was a Great Ball, it was the second ball. Articuno, the Freeze Pokemon. A legendary bird Pokemon that is said to appear to doomed people who are lost in the icy mountains. Of course I want to give it a nickname. Oh wait, I came up with a name. You gotta look up what it was, because I don't remember. I came up with a name, though. Let's do the Pokédex numeral and add it. Oh. Wait, is that it? Yeah. You might notice a pattern. You might notice a pattern to the names as I start doing them. Nurikato! Who... Oh, wait, did it get... Oh, it might be in box 12 by accident, but that's fine. Alright, 1 legendary down. And now we gotta go to the power plant. I'm also gonna check the box and make sure it went into the right one, because if we're on box 12, then that's not what we want. Also, I think I am gonna pick somebody. I'm gonna swap out for like somebody who can do damage without knocking out Pokemon. Okay, yeah, oops. So Amaterasu is not gonna be much help, unfortunately. And Nurikato, I've got to move you, because you're in the wrong box, silly. Gonna move you to box 5, where you belong. Yeah, there you go. Okay. But it seems like Double Edge on Mudge actually doesn't do that much damage. So maybe I can use it. Let's see, who do we have that... Maybe bring out Babaconga to, like, do some big punches? I guess so. We get to hear Primeape's battle cry, which is still not as good as... it's still not as good as my favorite, Mankey. But we get to hear it all the same. Get to hear it all the same. Oh, that's right. We actually need Nepenthes to cut. I forgot. Otherwise, I have to go backwards through the dark tunnel, and nobody wants that. But I kind of love I love this setup where the legendary Pokemon are like all over the map. They're all over the map, and you just have to like go to the 3 corners of the world to get all of them. 4 corners, I guess. Oh, I don't know where Nepenthes is going to be, but I'm going to guess box 1? It was one of the first Pokemon I caught. That's not part of the main team. There it is. Okay, then we can change to 5. Change to 5 so that we get our next legendary in the right box. Good old Nepenthes. Right, and I have Babaconga. I guess I didn't need to bring Hypnoc for this one, but I brought him anyway. We're just gonna have a nice old bike ride out to the power plant. And I feel kind of funny how, like, I wish I could remember how I learned what Pokemon, where the legendaries were and stuff. Because I always caught them when I was a kid. I guess I must have looked them up on, like, GameSpot or something. Man, I wish I could go back to the time when I didn't know you know? See if I would have figured it out. I guess the power plant is the most obvious place. Kind of. I mean, if you get to the power plant at all, you're gonna find the legendary bird at the end, but, like... You could easily miss Articuno in the Seafoam Islands. You could miss... You could have no idea where the third bird is in Victory Road. Although maybe you'd see it beyond the... Like, beyond a wall of rocks and wonder, like, how do I get over there? And maybe you wouldn't figure it out. And then, of course, there's Mewtwo, who's, like, another... If you go far enough into the cave, you're guaranteed to get it, but I do like how Mewtwo is hard to get to because of all the strong Pokemon around. I do like that. These other places are just, like, secret, like the bird's just kind of hanging out in these otherwise pretty low-level areas. I think the strongest thing you'll run into is maybe level 40-something if you activate one of the sleeping electrodes here. And I mean, I guess the neat thing is you can get to some of these places really early. Like, you could get... Once you get Surf, you can get here, and then once you get Surf and Strength, you can get to the next one. So it's, I guess once you beat Koga, you could start collecting at least one legendary. But I don't know how much use it would be, because unless you skip... If you, like, skipped Erica, maybe... A legendary bird would be effective. But then, like, if you skipped Erica, you'd be so far ahead in levels that I think it would be no contest. And Erica's not exactly the most difficult gym leader, as I've said before. I don't know. Oh, excuse me, wall. How rude is that wall? Can you believe that wall? It was... I was just walking, minding my own business, and that wall was just, like, came right up in front of me. It just came up right in front of me. Gee, oh, sorry. Oh, not you, Wall. You, Wall. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I bumped into you, Wall. I didn't mean it. I was getting so annoyed at the other Wall. It's no slight against you. Alright, oh, here we go. It's looking at me. I forgot they're actually facing... Well, they're facing the direction that you're meant to come from, I guess. They're gonna approach. Okay, another safety save. Although the first one went really well, even though I kind of, like, wasn't prepared and screwed up a little. Yow! Bam, look at that big bundle of spikes. It's like... Looks like Daffy Duck got blasted by a shotgun. Okay, we got one. Oh, that's right. Zapdos won't be able to hit Danish. It only knows Thunder Shock, which is surprising. But Drill Peck is the really good one. Only a few Pokemon in the game learn that, I think. Was this 4 or 5? I think it's 5. Ooh, it still hit me, though. And 6. Okay, and now Mudge gets in there. Put him to sleep. Sleep, Zapdos. Oh my gosh. I just realized Drill Peck is probably the one move that would knock out... Well, no, that's not right. Drill Peck might, but it might be either Drill Peck or, whatever fire move Moltres knows would be enough to knock me out real fast. Okay, now don't... Okay, perfect. Perfect. One more of those, and don't crit. Whatever you do, Mudge, I know you're the incredible destroyer of worlds. You're the consumer of all things. Just, okay, whoa. The one time I don't want you to crit, okay. That's good. It's perfect. It's all we need. Let's just throw a Pokeball for fun, because I have one. No. There was no way that was going to land. But let's, I'll use up the Great Balls first, because I kind of want to save Ultra Balls for Mewtwo if I can. Mewtwo somehow... I think Mewtwo actually has a... No, maybe they all have the same catch rate. I don't remember. I remember I looked it up once. Okay, don't... Oh! I think I have Revives. Oh, wait, maybe I don't. Oh, do I not have Revives? That's a problem. I think I put the revives back in the box. Yeah, I did. Hold on. I could try and throw great balls until I catch it, but I think I might be screwed. Okay, let's just throw them wild. Oh, I missed. I forgot, like, when your catch rate is that bad, sometimes you'll just miss entirely. I think we gotta restart. We gotta restart. I didn't think much would actually get knocked out, but I need to go back to the box. I'll try the same tactic again. And if Mudge gets knocked out again, then I'm going back to the item box to pull out some revives. Okay. Alright, Gyarados. Gyarados? Zapdos. Alright, Zapdos. I've wiped your memory. I've erased the time stream. It's like it never happened. You've never been sand attacked before in your life. You don't know what this is. But you can still hit me with a drill peck. Okay, 3 sand attacks. 4 sand attacks. 5 sand attacks. Gosh, should I try a slash? I'm tempted to. Okay, I already did enough sand attacks this time. Slash like crits. Slash crits all the time, and Danish just hits really hard. Let's throw in Mudge to get the tactic to make it happen. Make it happen, Captain. Okay, perfect. Zapdos can't hit us. Like, I imagine that Zapdos right now just has like two little like biscuits of sand on top of its face. 2 little like bread buns on each eye, or 1 little bread bun on each eye that made of sand, and it's furious. All right. Okay, here we go. Start with the great balls. Nope. Oh wait, did it do it? It did it. Oof. Okay. I'm getting lucky. I'm getting lucky on my second try. Zapdos, the electric Pokemon. A legendary bird Pokemon that is said to appear from clouds while dropping enormous lightning bolts. Yes, I'm going to give a nickname to Zapdos. I didn't think of a great one for this one, but it's it made me kind of smile. Sopdas was transferred to Bill's PC. Yay! Okay. 1 more in the bag. And we gotta go heal up, and I'm gonna actually grab those revives this time in case things go bad. And when I can put away the coin case, because I don't need that anymore. And, I mean, I keep the Poke Flute, though, because I don't know that Mewtwo doesn't know, Metronome. It might. I feel like it's gonna have some weird move that I'm not prepared for. Let's see, we got revives. We'll bring all of them. And the max revives, too. Where are they at? There we go. And do I have hyper potions? Hyper potion? Dude, oh, I must have it in my inventory already. Yeah, there they are. And full heals and full restores. Coin case, get out of here. I'm getting rid of my gambling habit today. Also, we don't need Nepenthes anymore, but we do need a very sleepy fellow. We need a sleepy friend called Devil Joe. Alright. And we saved the game, so I don't have to do... Oh, madam, please. Goodness. First the walls, now the people? What's going on in this world? Oops. No, I want to go backwards. Gosh. the frickin' switching between CDs with only up and down arrows is really annoying. Oh, and I don't need to go there. We need to go this way. All right, Devil Joe, do your stuff. No, not. Hi, Babakanga. I clicked on you by mistake. There we go. Strength. Devil Joe can move boulders. It sure can. I only just realized. Maybe I said it before. I just realized how perfect it is that Devil Joe is my strength expert. My boulder mover. Sorry, Onyx. I'm not here to play with you today. I'm after a much bigger prize. Wait, did I go the right way? Yeah, I did. What? I'm not on a bike. Hi, my Corinthia. I'm not on the bike. But the bike music? I still have the bike music. What's... Okay. I swear, every time I stream this game, there's some new bug we discover. How you doing, Maverynthia? Glad to see you here. I'm on my way to the 3rd legendary bird. If I can get past all these wild monsters, wild Pokemon. I sure do hope my mic is on. My mic is on, right? Sometimes I forget. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. There we go. No, this is the wrong way. Burr, 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 burr. I don't remember how to get to the void. Oh wait, yes I do. I need to go up. I think. Then we go this way. Yeah. Let's get on the... This is... I feel like the bike... Maybe it doesn't actually reduce encounter rates, but it sure does move fast, so... We're gonna bike to the legendaries. We're gonna bike to the void. Alright. Here it is. Okay. This requires a little bit more somber music, I think. There we go. I got Danish out in front. Yeah, I do. I gotta check something real quick. I feel like I have some weird technical thing going on right now. Because I'm never quite sure. Everything's okay. Everything looks okay to be. Oh. So. Here we go with the bird. The final bird of the 3 legendary birds. Look at that. Look at that Moltres. That's a really good sprite. The Articuno sprite is kind of funny. The Zapdos sprite is pretty neat. Moltres sprite is super cool. Super cool. It's cool. And of course, Zapdos seems to be the only one that knows Drill Peck. Moltres only has Fire Spin? Gosh, what a torturous move. Because Fire Spin... If I remember correctly, Fire Spin works the same way that Wrap does in this one, in this generation, where nobody can attack. It's just you have to waste several turns getting Fire Spinned. Oh, I wasn't counting. Okay. You have to waste several turns getting Fire Spinned and taking damage. I guess it's the kind of move that makes sense if you also poison a Pokemon or something, so that you're doing more damage. Or maybe Toxic. But it's also like, man, you could just do one move that does a big hit. You could do one big hit instead of all these tiny, like, slow-acting ones. I'm glad that they changed how it worked in 2nd gen. Ooh, this Moltres is tougher than the last 2 birds. Supposedly, this is also the bird that that rescued our good old gym leader Blaine when he was trapped on the top of a mountain. Followed the light of the bird to his safety, and now we're just gonna beat it up and put it in a ball. Get in the ball! At least it's still asleep. Come on, Moltres, get in the ball! It is really snoozing. Maybe this Moltres was just really tired, and we're giving it the nice break that it really needs. Look at that, it still hasn't woken up. All right, as long as we don't spend too many Ultra Balls, this will be good. Because I don't have any money to buy more. Maybe I could buy one more? Uh-oh. Come on, don't get hit. Oh, didn't get hit, that was close. That was a bit risky. Come on, Moltres. Yes! Alright. I want to say there are only 2 catching animations for this, but maybe I'm wrong. Moltres, the flame Pokemon. Known as the legendary bird of fire, every flap of its wings creates a dazzling flash of flames. Yes, I want to give it a name. I forget what name. I came up with a name and I forgot already. What name did I come up with for Moltres? Oh, that's it. I thought I committed these to memory, and I clearly didn't. Clearly forgot immediately. They're all anagrams. Lortzum. Yay, welcome to the team, Lortzum. Look at that. 149, we're so close. The journey is almost complete. Yeah. Oh, and too late. I already named it. I called it Lortzum. I decided that all 3 legendary birds would be just anagrams of their names that sound kind of fun or funny to me. Alright, but that's all 3 of them, so now we gotta go back to Cerulean Cave, finally. To face down the final big fella. Do I need a change box? No. Alright. Well, I already forgot what I named the other 2. Wait, we had Sopdaz. Sopdaz was Zapdos, and Nerdicado? I don't know why Nerdicado really rolls out the tongue. I really like that one. Okay, let's save before I forget. I thought about another good name for Moltres might be Oiseau de Feu, except that it's a little long. Or maybe it would be there's an old Russian like Stravinsky's play Stravinsky's ballet, Stravinsky's ballet Oiseau de Feu is based on an old Russian myth, an old Scandinavian myth, or Slavic. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm talking too fast. It's based on an old Slavic legend about a bird of fire that shows up in, I don't know, it grants you wishes or something? Or no, if you catch it, I forget. There's a legend, and it's a bird, and it's made of fire, but it has a name in Russian that I can't remember. Which would be, you could also use that. Oiseau de Feu is a little long for a Pokemon name, otherwise that would be a good one too. And I could never... I think I found there's a Thunderbird is like a sort of sub-Saharan African legend, I think. There's a Thunderbird that you could name Zapdos after, but Articuno, I don't know that there's any ice bird myth. Otherwise, yeah, Phoenix is the only one that I could think of too. For a firebird. But I have a tentative name for Mewtwo, but we'll see. If I can think of a better one in the moment, then I will use it. And if not, then I'll use the one that I came up with. What am I at? This is exciting. Super exciting. I'm gonna have a cartridge with all 150 Pokemon on it. Real soon. Oh, maybe a water bird name would be close enough. But is there like a mythical water bird for Articuno? I was thinking, I guess you can call it like Albatross maybe. But it would be nice to think of a mythical creature. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's right. I forgot Electrode is fast enough that Danish can't just run away from it. I put Danish out first to fight the legendaries, but gosh, I need to have a fast Pokemon to run away. Oh, is there like an ancient Greek legend about like a watery bird made of water? Just like Neptune have a bird? I know that Minerva, I think, has Bubo the owl. Although I think Bubo is just the Greek word for owl. I don't know. I know most of my Greek legends from like Clash of the Titans and stuff, so it's probably not all that accurate. And I mean the original Clash of the Titans, like okay, you know what, Danish? We're just gonna knock out this legendary penguin. Ooh, yeah. Maybe the native peoples from like Arctic regions have like a legendary ice bird or a legendary penguin. I mean, Pokemon has a pretty legendary penguin from like, is it the 4th generation? Empyrean or something? I forget what it's called. It's like Emperor Penguin starter Pokemon. I can only remember that the starter it evolves from is Piplup, because Piplup is such a good name. Haha, the classic dig and avoid, the classic dig and explode. Electrode never sees it coming. Oh, I should have gone into... Oh, whatever. I should have gone into the little, like, glitchy nook on that previous part of the area, just for old time's sake, but I forgot. Maybe there's some other collision mistakes around here. Probably not. Come on. All these Pokemon coming after me in this cave. They don't want... They're protecting Mewtwo. They know how much trauma it's been through. And they're like, please, leave this poor creature alone. It just wants to sulk alone in the caves. Chansey's like, I used soft-boiled to heal it when it came here from the Pokemon researcher's lab. There it is. The most monster of monsters. Imagine... Okay, first of all, save. But imagine coming here and you don't know what this is. Somehow you've avoided getting spoiled on Pokemon. It's 1997. You're like, you're going through this cave, like exploring around, and you're like, all these crazy wild Pokemon. And they're like, what the heck is this? Is this like a Nidoking? What is it? And then you click on it. Mew? No. Mewtwo. Or I should have waited. Mewtwo's so creepy looking, but I kind of love it. It's like, it's so clearly unnatural. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same tactic again. We're gonna sand attack. We're gonna blind this Mewtwo. We're gonna bury it in sand so that it can't hit us. Or so that it's... Oh wait, except it has Swift. I didn't think of that. I'm gonna use sand attack anyway because it'll use other moves like that. in that. Gosh, was that 4 or 5 sand attacks? In all the confusion, I lost track myself. I'm gonna do another one, because I think it's not enough. Oh boy. Although, if Danish gets knocked out, that kind of works out. Because we'll get a safe switch. Because here's my plan. Here's my plan with Mewtwo. Mewtwo is a little different. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got everything we need. So my plan with Mewtwo is a little different. Because Beatrix has Blizzard, which has a pretty good chance of freezing. So I'm gonna try and, you know, make it fall. I'm gonna try and hit it with Blizzard. Because at full health, it shouldn't get knocked out. And if it gets frozen, it'll stay frozen, and it'll never get to do any recovers. And, oh, and it's put a barrier. Oh, it's a barrier's defense, so never mind. I was gonna say, if it put up Reflect, that would be really nice, because then it'll be less likely to get knocked out by a Blizzard. Okay, here we go. Because I could put it to sleep, but then I have to like really put Mudge at risk, because Mudge is pretty low level for this. Oh, come on, Beatrix. Come on, just freeze the Mewtwo. You can do it. I probably just should open with Beatrix, shouldn't I? I don't need to waste all that time with Sand Attack. Gosh, I want to say Blizzard has a 30% chance of freezing in this generation, so if I use all 6, that's a pretty good chance to get a freeze, right? Come on. Come on, freeze the Mewtwo. Come on, you can do it. Oh my gosh. That was a big hit. Come on. Frozen. Oh, it's not frozen. One more. We got one more. They haven't missed yet, which is incredible, but they also haven't frozen, which kind of sucks. Okay. Well, I'm out. And I don't have any elixirs or anything. So let's take a chance. We're gonna take a chance on Mudge. Okay, Mudge, this is your moment. This is what you've been waiting for, Mudge. As long as the Swift doesn't do like a whole lot of... Oh, it did a lot. It crit. Okay, Recover actually works for us. Because Mudge has Leech Life. It won't do a lot, but it might do just enough. Here we go. Oh, you know, oh, that was a crit. But, I mean, it's going to prevent Mudge from getting one hit. Come on, we just need to get below 1/3 of its maximum health. Okay, that wasn't a crit. Oh, it put up a barrier, I forgot. It put up a barrier so it takes like half damage or something? So even though Leech Life is supposed to do a lot, it is not going to. Okay. Come on, just get it like a little lower, and that should be 1/3, I think. Okay, perfect. And it's still asleep. Boy, it's a real risk, because as soon as Mewtwo wakes up, Mewtwo is going to wake up soon, too. As soon as it wakes up, Mudge is going to have to survive one turn of whatever it does. Oh, it's still asleep. Okay. Hey, this Mewtwo has been through a lot. This Pokemon's been through a lot. It's really sleepy. It's just we're just giving it. We're doing it a favor with Spore. It's just getting to take a nap. It's getting to sleep. It's just going to be asleep forever. We got it. We got the last Pokemon. 150. Nope. Did it update the number? I think it did. Did it work? Mewtwo, the genetic Pokemon. It was created by a scientist after years of horrific gene splicing and DNA engineering experiments. Wow, they really used the word horrific. I don't remember that. You know what? I can think of no better name than what I already came up with. Mewtwo! Welcome to the team. Welcome to the Pokemon box, Mewtwo. Okay, we gotta heal everybody up. Thanks, Ringleo. Oh, I didn't realize I would go all the way back to Cinnabar, because I need to be somewhere else, actually. But yeah, look, we did it. We got 150 Pokemon. I'm gonna go heal up in Cerulean City real quick. But, oh no, wait, no, I need to go talk to Professor Oak and see the guy in the Game Freak office in Celadon. That's what I gotta do. I almost forgot. And maybe Bill? Does Bill say anything when you got... I don't think he does, but Professor Oak certainly will, and the guy in Celadon. Let's do Celadon first, actually. I feel like Professor Oak will be a little more momentous. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate the applause. I've never done this. I've never actually gotten all of the Pokemon. I've never actually filled up the Pokédex. I'm gonna see what happens. Oh wait, you go in the front. Gosh. I only ever go in this building from the back because that's where you get Eevee, and I forget that there's actually a point to going in the front. Especially if you're playing Fire Red or Leaf Green, you kind of need to. Let's see. Is it second floor or the third floor? This doesn't look like it. Oh, what's this? Oh, I can access the PC from here. Weird. And just a bed. What does the sign say? Game Freak meeting room. Meeting room? It's got a bed in it. And there's no table. What's going on at Game Freak? Is this a cry for help? From 25 years ago? Okay, this guy. Wow, excellent! You completed your Pokédex! Congratulations! ... Hey, look at this! Oh wow, and I can screenshot it. I got a diploma. Congrats! This diploma certifies that you have completed your Pokédex, Game Freak. Wow. And does he just say that all the time? Oh, okay, cool. I've never seen this screen before. Look at that. Oh, you got them all one time using native glitches, but it's still very hard and time consuming. Yeah, isn't there's like a speedrun category that you can get all the it's like 100% glitched, where you like just manipulate the memory to get all the Pokemon, right? I've seen that and it looks really painful. Me, I'm the programmer. I'm the graphic artist. I drew you. What? I wrote the story. Isn't Eric a cute? Okay. Hey, come on, keep it to yourself, buddy. Let's not thirst over your own creations. Come on, especially in a children's game. But yeah, I know what the memory manipulation stuff for this game looks like, and it's pretty brutal. You have to like count your inputs because you like go below the cancel button in the item menu, right? And then you have to like count your inputs all the way up and down. It's like woof, woof. Okay, Oak. Good to see you. How is your Pokédex coming? Wait, can I do a better Oak? Let me try. I've never done like a proper Oak impression. Hello, good to see you. How's your Pokédex coming? Here, let me take a look. Pokédex completion is 150 Pokemon seen, 150 Pokemon owned. Professor Oak's rating, your Pokédex is entirely complete. Congratulations. And that's it. You know what? The Celadon guy was more rewarding than that. Oh, you used a similar glitch. The Ditto glitch. Oh, similar glitch to the Mew glitch. Oh, because, yeah, you can, well... I may have caught 150 Pokemon, but I'm not done. Speaking of Mew... For anybody who's followed the entire playthrough, you might have noticed that I skipped a few trainers in key locations. And now is the time to go back to them. And I'm going to save the game before I walk up to this one. Because I've done this glitch a few times before, and I think I know how to do it, but I want to be very careful. Because you can only do it once. Is it this guy? No, it's not. It's this one over here. Mew is such an OP Really? Is it? Mew is such an OP Pokemon? Are you sure? Okay. Oh, I didn't get that item over there. Weird. Oh, that's right, because I think I found out that it was actually a, Okay, I think you can't move the cursor? Maybe you can. I'm thinking of Brock through walls. In the Brock through walls glitch, you have to preset your cursor on the right option you want because you can't move it afterwards. I'm gonna do that just to be safe. Okay. Oh, it didn't work. I thought I buffered the input correctly, but I didn't do it. Attempt number 2. Oh, wait, am I doing this back? No, I'm not. I think I'm doing this in the right order. The heck? Okay. Maybe I just have to mash it. Because I'm pretty sure you just hold on... I saw an explanation for how the input buffering works in this game, and I could not tell you, like, how it is. Maybe you gotta do it like this. No. Boy, it's weird, because I've gotten this before. Maybe... It might be that my capture... It's possible the retro tink is causing like a slight delay to my HDMI display. Oh, you know what? Maybe let's see. I might have to take my midstream break and research. I'll try. Okay, I'll try one more time. And if I still can't get it, then I'll do the. It'll be time for the midstream break. And I'll come back from the break with the solution. Dang it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this up because I don't remember exactly how to do it. I think I'm doing it wrong, but I'm on an actual connected Game Boy. Sort of. So I have a Game Boy player. I'm running the game on a Game Boy player, and I have a Game Boy Advance SP as the controller. So it should be pretty simple, but hey, you know, it's the middle of the stream. I accomplished a lot, so I'm going to take my midstream break for, you know, for health. It's good for your health. It's good to get up and not be sitting down too much. But yeah, I mean, this is the only way. I thought this was the only way to trade Pokemon anymore, is to have an actual cartridge. Although apparently there's an emulator where you can make it work that is not VBA Link. But yeah, that's why I've been playing on actual cartridges, which is why the picture looks pretty crap. But anyway, I'm going to go on midstream break. I'll be back in a few minutes, and I'm going to look up... In the meantime, I'm going to look up the solution. But be sure to stretch, go get some water or a snack or something, and like get up and walk around, and I'll see y'all in just a few minutes with the actual final Pokemon of this challenge. Okay, I'm back. And I figured it out. I've been doing it backwards. I was doing it backwards. Also, like I don't... you fight this trainer as the later step. Also, I need to bring a Pokemon that won't knock out you in one hit, so I'm gonna go find one in my Pokemon box. Probably it'll be high up in the list, but we can put Baba Congo away for sure. Let's see. But yeah, as soon as I looked up a video on it, I was like, I know how to do this now. It just came back to me, like, immediately. Actually, I'll get 2 Pokemon, actually. Because I have 2 ideas of who I should bring. They're my legendary Pokemon. Mewtwo, Lortzum, Sopdaz. I forget where. Nurikado, there we go. And Super FX is the Porygon. Let's see, Kiko. Wait, what moves does Sinjoker have? Maybe Sinjoker would be a good... Well... No, Sinjoker's gonna be too strong. That's the problem with having all of these evolved Pokemon, is that they might be they might hit a little too hard. But I do have an idea. If I can remember where they are. Oh, Cannonball, right? Yes, Cannonball has Sonic Boom! I love it. Even coming out of the box, Cannonball interrupts the music. It's perfect. Oh, where did I have... Oh, I know where. I have an idea where Kirby is. I want to say oops. I want to say oops. But I also want to say that I might actually have a use for Kirby the Ditto. Oh, but it's pretty high level, actually. Well, we'll see, we'll see. Oh, and Kirby is asleep. Well, we can go fix that real quick. Hang on. But here, yeah, this is exciting. I have done this before. I have caught a Mew in this game before, but, it's been a lot of while, so I forgot how to do it. But this should work this time. Oh, wait, do I not have... Okay. I guess we can leave Danish out front. Danish is a heavy hitter. And we do actually need to knock out a Pokemon really quick as part of the trick. And I think Danish is the perfect one for the job. Excuse me, weird pile of people. Okay. Here's where we go. And we're gonna go into this house. Oh, that's right. This is the entrance to the tunnel. I guess it would have been it might have been faster to come from Saffron. There we go. And now we're gonna get like kind of triggered into a battle, kind of, but since we're flying away, we don't actually battle this guy. And he doesn't move up. So now we're in like this weird state where we have to be... Oh, I can't press the start button. Okay, that's right. I can't press the start button, so no bicycle. We gotta go slow. But now we go up and we fight the kid who has like a Slowpoke and some other stuff. It'll be easy to beat him. Psychic types are very powerful in Gen 1. Yeah. Yeah, they're very strong. I would say Dark moves. I thought the Dark type was meant to balance out Psychic a little bit. Okay, here we go. Now we need to go here. We need to leave a space so that the kid can walk up to us, because the game will soft lock if we just walk right in front of it. Right in front of them. Yeah, does Fairy also beat Psychic? Fairy beat, like, Psychic and Dark or something? I never learned... All I remember of Fairy is that I think it beats... or it's beaten by Poison. That's the only one I can remember. But, you know, I never played the generations that have Fairy in it, so... it's... Oh, they only had a Slowpoke. Alright, that's easy. But yeah, and then I don't know what Steel... I think Steel was just a cool idea. I don't know if Steel was meant to rebalance anything. I guess it gives Onyx, like, some use by evolving it. Oh, wait. That's fine. What is happening? We ran into a Pokemon out of the grass. It's Mew! Mew can appear anywhere. Anytime. Okay, let's hope it doesn't run away. Because I think that's possible. Might be possible. But we're gonna sand attack it like every other one. Oh, why am I bothering to sand attack it? Mew doesn't hit hard enough to worry about. Okay, so I'm gonna try Cannonball Sonic Boom. I love it. I love that it interrupts Electrode and Voltorb's sound effect interrupt every layer of, like, they require every layer of music. So they, like, interrupt the entire song. Like, every audio layer is required. Now let's hope that it has more than 20 HP. That's perfect! That is perfect. Yeah, there it is. And Mudge, bringing it home. Bring it home, Mudge. The almighty mushroom. And now we just throw all the Ultra Balls as fast as we can. Come on, Ultra Ball. Oh my gosh, that's not going to be the first one. It was the first one? Impossible. Impossible, I say. Mew, the new species Pokemon. So rare that it is still said to be a mirage by many experts. Only a few people have seen it worldwide, including me, Pete, the Pokemon trainer, the Pokemon master. Well, gosh. I'm just gonna call it Cube. For no reason. It's done! It is actually done. Like, for real, actually. Total completion of the Pokédex. Look at all those beautiful blue completion marks. Nobody even needs to be healed up from that. It didn't really put up a fight. But yeah, okay. So now is the part. Thanks, Ringlo. Thanks, Mayberinthia. This is a glorious day. Well, now is the part. Now is the part where we take some time to appreciate all the Pokemon that I've caught along the way. I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do quite a while ago. And I'm gonna just say... Oh, where did Cannonball and Kirby go? We're gonna look at each Pokemon in the box one at a time in reverse order, like the opposite order I caught them in. And I'm gonna say something nice about each one. I'm gonna reflect on the time that we've spent catching and training all these Pokemon, and bring this playthrough to a close. Oh wait, Cannonball goes in box 4. Where does Kirby goes in 2? I'm in the wrong box. Okay. Well, I'm going to do that as soon as I get to the right box. Hang on. Yeah, that's right, Ringo. It's like my own box of Hall of Fame. I didn't even think of it like that. But I think that's a really good way to put it. Because I'd like to... I think it would be nice to take them out of the box, like 5 at a time. Maybe, you know what, I'll do... The thing that I was really going to do, I think I'll stand by it, actually. The thing that I was really going to do is I'm going to take them out of the box 5 at a time. And I organize the box so that there are no more than... There are like 15 in each box and then a few extras. And I'm going to take them out of the box 5 at a time and bring them around... bring them like somewhere that they can win a fight. And we're gonna like take each Pokemon, we're gonna take each like 5 batch of Pokemon to go do a Pokemon battles. And I'm gonna grab them in order. We're gonna get Nurikado. Right? Yeah. We're gonna start with the legendaries because I got them last, and then we're gonna work backwards. And that's how we're gonna do this this end of the stream. And it'll probably go overtime a little bit, but I think that's only fair. I think it's only fair that we actually go overtime on the final stream. Oh, where did Cube go? Did Cube go into like box 12 or something by accident? Cube, where did you go, Cube? I just caught you and I don't know where you are. I just gotta go like systematically look through them because I don't remember. I think I didn't change the box back. Oh, but you know what? Cube will be at the top of the box when I look at it, so I don't need to run down the whole list. Right? Yeah. Oh, it'll be in 2 because I pulled Kirby out of 2. Yeah. There's Cube. Alright, and there. Look at them all. Look at them all asleep. And low health. Well, we'll solve that right quick. Let's see. Gosh, I guess I guess the simplest thing would be to go to like Viridian City and go to the grass so that we don't have to keep flying somewhere. Like I can just walk to the grass like just south of town. I guess we're going to be beating up Rattatas and Pidgeys with our legendary Pokemon, but hey, it's all in the name of appreciation, you know? It's not cruelty, it's good old Pokemon appreciation time. So first up is Nerdicado. We get to see the back sprites too. Or Nuricado. It's kind of funny looking. But hey, Nuricado is cool. Articuno... I think Articuno is like my favorite of the 3 birds. It used to be Zapdos, but I really like Articuno's style. Look at that. It's a very, very powerful bird. It starts with Ice Beam, which is crazy. Alright, Sopdaz. Time to show us what you got. This has got to be terrifying for all the little Pokemon. Oh yeah, and this back sprite is so goofy. Sopdaz looks like really disheveled, and it's sort of leaning into the frame like, huh? You all talking about me? You having a party without me? What's going on? It's me, Zapdos. Yeah, you're right, Ringleo. Articuno is pretty. It's a very pretty bird. I wonder if that... Nah, because it's got like crystal... Does it show up in this... Oh, it doesn't quite show up in this design. But you see like how the feathers are very angular at the tips, and it's got these crests that are kind of crystalline. I think the crystalline... I was about to suggest that maybe Articuno was originally going to be the bird that rescued Blaine from the mountains, but Moltres makes more sense because Blaine's the fire guy. And Articuno was clearly ice from the start. And yeah, Lord Sim also looks kind of... Or Moltres also looks kind of funny, like it's just got a bad hair day or a comb over or something. These back sprites are just kind of rough, aren't they? And yeah, and of course Moltres has maybe the worst fire move in the game, but otherwise I like the front sprite. The front sprite for Moltres is awesome. Look at that. It fills up the frame. It's like got this sort of downward attacking it's got this dominating angle going downwards to attack you. Its wings are like not even fully outstretched because it can't fit. It's great. Oh, I've been going in the wrong order as well. I was going to go in reverse order, but I'm going in the order whatever. Mewtwo is next. I don't even remember what Mewtwo's moves are. We're going to get to see what Mewtwo looks like from the back. Oh, that's right. It's got this little fist. This tiny little fist, and his big head that's like, I don't know, it looks kind of like a Peanuts character or something, like a cartoon. It's very silly. But yeah, it does have Psychic Barrier, Recover Swift. That's pretty strong. The devs at least thought that this was, if nothing else, Mewtwo's starting moveset is like really... It's really cruel and difficult to fight against as somebody who wants to catch a Pokemon. I forgot, I was throwing sand attacks out there like it had normal moves. Oh, oops. I forgot, Mewtwo... Mewtwo's the wrong one for this. I forgot to switch. Cube! And Mew is such a cute... Mew is such a cute Pokemon. Although I kind of like the original Japanese sprite that looks very unsettling. Look at that. Look at that. It's got his tail up. It's almost like a little kitty cat with like a big lump on its head. And all it knows is pound. Come on, Cube. I seem to remember that Mew will actually disobey you. Or something. If you were like... If you don't have all the gym badges, I think I remember that. I'm pretty sure I caught Mew before I had all the gym badges, and it like would not obey me in battle, which was really weird. I'd never seen that. I'd only seen that before with like with traded Pokemon. And it wasn't even a high level either. I caught like a level 7 Mew, just like this. All right, let's get more Pokemon out of the box. Okay, I want to put them in the order I got them out. There we go. A little appreciation for the legendary Pokemon. Say goodbye to Cube. Let's see. Oh wait, I put them in the wrong... I'm in the wrong box. Hang on. Dang it. I forgot to change the box first. I forgot to change the box first. They barely fit in there too, because this box has 15 by design, and you only get 20. Mewtwo and Cube. And there's Cube. Oh, you're in another pickup to miss Cube. No, it doesn't have Transform yet. This Mew only has, all it had was Pound. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's the only, Mew is the only one that can learn it besides Ditto. I think, isn't there... I forget if it's actual lore, or if it's just fan theory lore, that every Ditto is like a failed clone of Mew? Is that right? Like, that's what I remember hearing, is that like every Ditto is maybe a failed clone of Mew, and Mew itself, that's why Mew's got... Dittos have transformed because they're clones of Mew. Like, that was what I heard. But they're failed clones because they don't have, like, their own shape. And they can't learn anything besides transform. You think it's a fan theory? Yeah. But I thought it was a compelling one. Wait, did I have 6? I wasn't counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. And Scissorhands. Oh, yeah, that's true. They are also both pink. I wonder if does the shiny Mew have the same color as shiny Ditto? That would also be very compelling evidence. But here, we're gonna take Super FX into the grass and appreciate. We're gonna appreciate the glory. The pori glory gone. Yeah, they both go blue. I know that shiny Ditto is blue. Look at that. Look at Super FX. I wonder, is it possible that they tried to trace, like, that they made a 3D model and tried to trace it as a sprite, and it came out like this? Because that, man, that does not look right. That does not look okay. What does Sharpen do? Oh, attack. That's right. But it's just one level of attack, which is weird. And then conversion. We gotta see the unique moves, like conversion. Isn't that weird? Oh, and it just occurred to me that sharpen is like maybe... Sharpen might be like a graphics reference of, like a visual... Like a video tool reference that you know, sharpening an image to make it look more crisp. Or maybe there's some old 3D technique that has to do with sharpening, I don't know. It just occurred to me. That's a little neat little touch. Look at Sinjogre. You can't really make out what it is. But Arcanine is one of my favorite designs. It's such a good Pokemon. I was like thrilled in Pokemon Let's Go when the lady asks if you like Growliths better, and I was like, oh, I bought Let's Go Eevee, I can't catch a Growlithe, but the lady will just give me one. Oh, or Porygon's sharp edges. Actually, that probably is it, you're right. Porygon's sharp edges are probably why sharpen. Like, it's sharpening, it just sharpens up those razor thin edges, polygon edges, to really cut its foes. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That makes a lot of sense. You know why I didn't think of it? Because when I think of this era of 3D, like, the edges aren't really sharp, they're very aliased. Like, you know, you think of Star Fox, old Star Fox. And look at Gyrototus. Look at that Vaporeon. That's cool. It's got, like, the darker backside of the ears, and the, like, ridge of fins, and the, like, little fin frock. Vaporeon is such a good design, although it didn't learn any moves. I just realized I didn't teach it any moves before I evolved it. And I don't think it learns any moves. Or maybe it does. It probably does. But thank you, Gyrototus. Gyrototus... Oh! I've got to make I think Gyrototus... was Gyrototus the one? Let me check. Gyrototus might be the Eevee I used. Or no, Gyrototus I think I just picked up from... Celadon. Gyrototus, when did I get you Gyrototus? Yeah, I just picked it up. Okay, Gyrototus is the last Eevee I picked. I wrote down notes on like where I got each Pokemon from and when. Cause where did the red stream start? Started here. Oh, that's right. Flareon I did. Have I ever caught a missing? No. I think I might have, but I forget what the ramifications were for that. I forget what the outcome was. But oh yeah, I had to say about Gyrototus. Gyrototus was the final Eevee, but it was the Eevee from this game. I waited to get this Eevee until after I'd done almost everything else. Oh, look at Kiko. You can barely even tell. Like, can you guess what Kiko is? Like, okay, chat. In the chat, post which Pokemon you think Kiko is. Because, you know, I couldn't tell you just by looking at it. I would think this was a Wobbuffet, but that's the wrong game. Maybe it's kind of obvious from its name, actually. There you go. I think there's your answer. But yeah. Yeah, you're right, Ringleo. It's... Hitmonlee. Our very own guess that Pokemon. Name that Pokemon. But yeah, Hitmonlee, I picked it up in Pokemon Red. Hitmonlee was the one that I chose from the Pokemon Red stream. Yeah, the name did help. That's true. Yeah, Kiko was the second visit to the gym on my second playthrough with that I traded over here. And look at Scissorhands. That back sprite leaves a lot to be desired as well, I gotta say. Boy, it only knows Quick Attack? That's kind of disappointing. But yeah, Scissorhands. We were talking about I think Edward Scissorhands came up in the conversation, or it was suggested. It was suggested in the chat for a Scyther name. Because I think I was trying to think of what a good name for Scyther was. And I like misspelled. I think I misspelled hands at some point. Or I wanted to use C, but there's not space. So it's Scisor Hans instead of Edward Scissorhands. But yeah, Scyther was like a very serendipitous catch too. I think I only had to visit the Safari Zone like once in Pokemon Red and I caught it. Or, no, that's not true. I only had to spend one stream looking for Scyther and I caught it, which was amazing. Oh, that's right, we're gonna bike back to the Pokemon Center for the next batch of Pokemon. I'm gonna heal them up too, because I think... Did one of them take a little damage? Just to give them one little send-off. I feel like I should heal them up from that fighting. Because Pokemon Box does not heal Pokemons. Does not heal Pokemons yet. Okay, Scissor Hans. And I see Hypnoc. Hypnoc keeps staring at me from the deposit screen. Don't worry, Hypnoc. I'll get around. I'm saving my core teams from each playthrough. They're going to be the last ones that I actually talk about. Okay, and then we've only got 3 left in this box, I guess. Zappy, Shogun, and Toby. Oh, right, wait. Oh, that's right. These Pokemon were also traded over from the Pokemon Red playthrough. I forget who was... I think Zappy was last. I'm pretty sure Zappy was last, but I might be wrong. So Zappy was my Eevee who I picked up from Celadon City, and I just traded it away, and then I evolved it in this game. So it won't have any moves, I don't think. I think also it'll have tackle. Man, Zappy, like the back of its head is too big, and it doesn't have any like detail on it. You see what I mean? Like this big, it's like it's got a bald spot or something. It looks funky. But let's look at the front sprite for Zappy really quick. Zappy, the Jolteon. That is a cool sprite. It's got like the spiky back. It's almost got like porcupine spines around the waist. And then it's got the like spiky frock or mane. Zappy's cool. I like Jolteon. I like Jolteon's design. And then we'll do Shogun. Who's a Monster Hunter reference. You'll see when we get... It's not really an accurate one, I guess. But Shogun... Who's that Pokemon? Oh, well, this one's pretty obvious. But yeah, Shogun is also from Pokemon Red. My Pokemon Red playthrough. I have seen the sprites from Green. I like them a lot. They are very funky, but I like the Green sprites a lot. If I was playing this in emulator, I think I would have used a ROM hack to get those sprites into it, because I think overall I kind of prefer them more. Oops, also. Sorry, Shogun. I meant to only do one battle with you. Oh, look at this. I mean, you say the green sprites are funky, but then you gotta look at Shogun, who's like walking the runway. Look at this guy. Look at this monster. Look at this Pokemon. Shogun the Amistar. It's got like kind of a smirk. The way that its mouth parts, they kind of form a smirk through the middle, a little smile. And it's looking off to the side. Look at that. Look at that guy. Look at that dude. But yeah, I like Shogun. I didn't really use Shogun to fight or anything. I just kind of picked it up. Picked it up from the lab. Like so many other Pokemons. And now it's time for Toby, who has another cool... It was a cool sound effect. Cool battle cry. And yeah, Toby I got near the end of the Red playthrough. Like, right after I beat Koga, I think I went to get... no, actually I got Toby after Scyther, I guess. But that's a cool... This is one of the most on-model sprites in the game, I think. And it looks really solid. That's good. I like Electabuzz. Electabuzz is kind of a funny-looking Pokemon, but like it's almost... I like Electabuzz because it looks dangerous, but it's also goofy enough that it fits like perfectly in Pokemon, I think. I think it's like... it's got like all this goofy stuff, like these antenna and things on it that make it almost like it's like a microcosm. That's the word. It's almost like a microcosm of Pokemon design. Yeah, so that's all box 5. Ooh, is Electabuzz my favorite electric type? I don't think so. I think I like Jolteon better, but I'm not sure who my favorite electric type is. I gotta put Jolteon up there, but who else could I say? I'm trying to think of like... Oh, you know, I like Lantern a lot. But if we're only doing first gen... I think it has to be Jolteon. I like the lightning dog. I think it's really cool. Okay, I got Cinders. Can we take any more? Okay, cool. Yeah, so Jolteon is super fast. Yeah, I love Jolteon too, Ring Leo. And that's why. Although, there's one Pokemon faster, and that's Cannonball, who was super useful. Cannonball was instrumental in catching Cube, the Mew. So I gotta hand it to Cannonball. That was awesome. You know... Oh, you know what? I should have done self-destruct. Never mind. We've seen self-destruct a lot in this playthrough from all of the Cerulean Cave training I had to do, but look at that. Look at that sassy Electrode. He says, "What did you say? You were gonna make me explode? No, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. I'm a Cannonball." Oh, and Electrode doesn't even have rollout in this game. That would have been perfect. That would have been a perfect Pokemon to have to call a Cannonball if you give it rollout. Oh, and here's Chamamp. Chamamp the Machamp. It finally came true. And it looks so goofy. Look, like, cause the like head ridges are like weird and like they don't quite line up with each other. And you can see the side of its eye, but not the pupil. So it's, gosh, and it's bunching up its fists, but they look like the proportions make it look like it's cowering in fear. Gosh, Chamamp. This sprite is okay. I'm not crazy about it, but it's like, I think it's the shading on like the shine on the eye, like looks weird. And the arms are almost like too much shine on them. Where like Chamamp looks like it's really sweaty, or like it's got really shiny skin or something. It's very weird. Machamp is like one of those Pokemon I never used. Not even Machoke. Because I don't know, fighting Pokemon were never really appealing to me. Except for Mankey, I guess. But forget that. We got Polarity in the house, who has got like this almost perfectly mirror image. This perfectly like mirror image Magneton back sprite. So weird. And the magnets are very small. I guess they're supposed to be on the front, but you see where they're like on the back of the head of the magnet balls, but they're supposed to be in front. I think they're small because they're supposed to be in front, but they're on the wrong side of the Pokemon. See what I mean? But like this sprite is great. Look at that. It's got perspective and it's got shading to make them look round. It's great. I love this sprite. Magneton might not be my favorite electric Pokemon, but it's pretty good. It's pretty close. I really like Magneton. I think if it didn't take so long to get one, it might have been in my core team, because I never used it. But hey, look at this. Who's that Pokemon? We're gonna stomp. It's Bull Buddy, who I guess there's meant to be perspective on it. It's weird, because the perspective makes it look like it's a ball with tails and like a head on the other side. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Bull Buddy, there are no boulders to push. There we go. This sprite is it's okay, but it looks like it doesn't have any back legs. I know they're supposed to be kicking up, but like, it looks like its back left leg is its front left leg, but I know its front left leg is curled up, and that's supposed to be And like the eyes, I think the pupil on the eye is a little too big, but they also insist on using the outlines. Yeah, Bull Buddy the Tauros. I like Tauros. Tauros is cool, but I like never used it because like who? It's like the hardest Pokemon to catch. It's almost impossible. I almost gave up. But I did not exploit to get it. I got Tauros totally legit. I demonstrated how you could cheat to get it, but I didn't actually catch it. Ooh, and Cinders. Who's that Pokemon? It looks like a... Oh, what's that? This angle, it looks like that, oh boy, what's it called? There's a Pokemon that looks like, I don't even know what the animal's called. Never mind. Tackle. Just tackle it, Cinders. Hi, Roxors. Oh, you've been missing the finale. Only kind of. I've caught all 151, and I'm going through... I'm giving every Pokemon I've caught the chance to have a battle, and talking about where they came from, and saying nice things. Like the sprite work. See, this is pretty good sprite. It's got like little flickers on the ears to make it look like they're flaming and stuff. And it's just chilling. Cinder's just chilling out. Ooh, sometimes you try the Gen 1 memory challenge and you always forget Tauros. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right, Rainwheel. You suggested this is like a Hall of Fame. That's a good way to put it. The Hall of Fame segment. And Cinders. So Cinders was special. Cinders, the thing about Cinders is that to get all 3 EVs, you have to do 3 playthroughs, but to get the only point of doing a 3rd playthrough would be just to do like hours to get to Celadon City. So Cinders, I actually did Brock through walls to like get there in just a few minutes from a new save file, get the EV and trade it out. And it's an exploit, but I don't count it as cheating because the difference would be demonstrating a cool glitch on stream or me spending a bunch of hours off stream and then coming back with an EV, you know? Like, there's, like, it's pointless to, like, spend all that time. You can see the original trainer is A, because I didn't spend any time to give him a name. I should have. I forgot that the original trainer is in there. I should have given it a name. But I gotta give a shout out to one of the lost Pokemon, I think the only lost Pokemon along the way who wasn't transferred over from Pokemon Red. That's the Bulbasaur I used to do Brock through walls in Pokemon Red. Kitty Pryde, the Bulbasaur, who was instrumental, who's super important to making that glitch happen. Thank you, Kitty Pryde. Without you, you're gone but not forgotten, Kitty Pryde. You will be with us in our hearts and our minds, and Cinders will never forget you for bringing it to me and to the completion of this Pokédex. Hearts out. We put our hearts out for Kitty Pryde, the Bulbasaur. And that was a little more sad than I meant it to be. I just wanted to acknowledge, you know, moment of silence. Okay, sure, moment of silence for Kitty Pryde. Okay. Kitty. No, I actually spelled it Kitty Pryde with T's. Like pride for children, maybe? Is that what you're suggesting? Okay, we're gonna get Skadoodle. Gonna get Merc. And Lola. And Mamoru. And Turtle. And that's all of them. Cool. But yeah, I was really pleased with that name, and I wish I had traded over Kitty Pryde instead of deleting, immediately overwriting that save file. Because I've done 4 save files total to do this. Oops, sorry, Hypnotic. I started another Pokemon Red just to trade out a Pokemon that I'm gonna do in a minute. Oh, Skadoodle is knocked out. Oops. Or asleep. Hang on. A bit of a technical difficulty. I guess I forgot that Skadoodle... Well, you'll see why Skadoodle is half dead and asleep in a minute. Because, you know, I haven't taken these Pokemon out of the box unless I had to evolve them. But here, let's, Skadoodle and Mark and Lola and the rest get their time in the spotlight. Because a lot of these Pokemon, we would never even see them, really, if I wasn't doing this, because we just caught them or got them in trades. Look at that. Can you guess what this Pokemon is? Who's that Pokemon? We're about to get the answer, so type quick. It's Tangela. Yep. Tangela was really hard to catch for some reason. I didn't realize. Yeah, that's right, Ringleo. I think you actually said it before I revealed the answer, but there's stream delay. I remember Tangela being really hard to catch for some reason, but I caught it, and, boy, I forget, did you suggest Boxors? Did you suggest Skadoodle? Somebody suggested Skadoodle in the chat as a name, or maybe it was me. I want to say somebody in the chat suggested Skadoodle, and I ran with it, because that was such a good name. Especially for a Tangela. Oh yeah, I was going to say, the sprite looks very, very square, very cubic. It's odd, because I think of Tangela as being round. Look at Mark! Look at Mark. What a weird looking Pokemon. This is such a weird looking back sprite. This is a Pokemon I've never used. You rarely even see Lickitung in this game. And this sprite is not crazy good. Like, its feet look funny. But yeah, Lickitung... What are its stats like? Oh, it has a lot of defense and special. I see. Lickitung is like a slow, like, heavy hitter. There, we got Mark. It's a go a single bean. I don't know what that means. Here's the Lola. Boy, look at that! Look at that! Look at that profile. That's horrific. Wow. Ooh, it almost looks like Pepe the Frog, who I hesitate to even mention by name, because I'm not really a fan. But it's definitely a very frightening visage. From the front, it's not so bad, but what really bugs me, if you look at her right eye, on our left, but her right eye, I think she's supposed to be winking, because there are 2 black pixels there, but it's also angled. It's like, ugh. Jinx, man. Jinx is maybe my least favorite Pokemon. I don't like the humanoid ones. As a general rule, I'm not a fan of the humanoid Pokemon. But I don't know, Jinx has some neat moves. Lovely Kiss is a unique one that I think is not very good. It says only like 75 accuracy or something. It's not crazy good move, but you know, Pokemon would not be what it is without weird entries like Jinx and Mr. Mime and stuff. Magmar, we'll get to Magmar. At least I like Magmar better than I like Jinx, I think. Then there's Mamoru. Mamoru was like a really early... Oh, Comet Punch. What does this look like? It's a multi-hit, right? I think Hitmonchan also has Comet Punch. But yeah, Mamoru was like we ran into so many Kangaskhans in Safari Zone while looking for other Pokemon, and I eventually caught a Kangaskhan like pretty quickly, I think. I don't remember exactly, but Mamoru I thought was the best name I could come up with. Look at that. I love this Kangaskhan. It doesn't look angry. It's just, it looks excited, like, ooh, what's that over there? Oh, there's a fan theory about Kangaskhan and Cubone. Oh, is it that Cubone's mother is actually a Kangaskhan? I feel like I've heard that before, but it doesn't make much sense to me. Because I guess because I know the skull that Cubone wears doesn't look like a Marowak skull. But it also, I don't think it looks much like a Kangaskhan skull either. But I see where that comes from. I mean, it begs the question, like, is a Cubone should grow up into a big a Cubone should grow up into a big Kangaskhan if it's a Kangaskhan baby. Like, it would make sense if Cubone happened to have a Kangaskhan skull, but they're not actually related. You know what I mean? I think that makes more sense. Also, Turtle! Turtle, who was once a Squirtle. It doesn't really work anymore. But you might notice a trend with the naming of the starter Pokemon. As I got Turtle. Turtle the Squirtle. Who's no longer Squirtle. And Blastoise, boy, Blastoise is a chonker in this sprite. I forget what the green sprite looks like, but it's kind of funky too. Anyway, Turtle. I spent a lot of time leveling up Turtle in Cerulean Cave. And Blastoise. Blastoise is a cool Pokemon. I like Blastoise well enough. It's not my favorite starter, but it's pretty cool. And, you know, I have a hard time picking favorites anyway. But I think as a kid I once saw what a Blastoise Pokemon card looked like. Like, original Blastoise card. Like somebody had it in real life. But, like, I only saw it ever once, and I was like, whoa! Like that, and somebody had a Charizard. A holofoil Charizard. Never saw a Venusaur, as far as I can remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did, and I just don't remember. Okay, a few more Pokemon from this box. I wonder if anybody can guess. I wonder if y'all can guess the Pokemon from the sound effect. Oh, also, wait. I'm a Pokemon short in this box. I must have messed up something. But it's fine. All the Pokemon should be sorted into the boxes in the order I caught them, more or less. Like, each box is separated. Like, box 5 are all the Pokemon I caught last, and box 1 are all the Pokemon I caught first, so it should work out in the end. But yeah. I'll start with Gooseberry, because Gooseberry was just a silly name I came up with on the spot, apropos of nothing. But Gooseberry I caught in the Cerulean Cave, because screw catching this Pokemon in the Safari Zone. Who's that Pokemon? Oh, well, you can tell. At least it's got Double Edge. Maybe it can knock out a Rattata? Can it knock out a Rattata? It can. It took 3 damage. But yeah, the back sprite on Gooseberry doesn't look too bad on Chansey. This one looks kind of funky. It looks like it's a little mischievous scamp. Like, oh, did I do that? Oh, I'm just gonna step over this way before you get me into trouble. I like Chansey's sprite. And Chansey is funky. Chansey is one of those. It's one of those Pokemon that's not really useful to fighting, but that just builds the world. It builds the world out a little better. And it's hard to catch, so if you're trying to catch all the Pokemon in the Dex, it's like a good challenge. Ooh, look at Duskurb. Duskurb, another Monster Hunter reference. That back sprite is pretty neat, although I feel like the flower petals flower is a little small. Like, it could fill up the sprite space a little more. Yeah, like here, and it looks like it's... This sprite bugs me. This sprite bugs me because it looks like Vileplume is lifting the flower off its head like a hat. Like, how do you do, madam? Tip's hat. But yeah, Duskurb, named after Monster Hunter 2 item. And here we go, Dux. Dux is next. One of the 4 Pokemon you don't get to name, which will never... I'll never not be salty about that. Oh, it's level 5, I didn't realize. Okay, Dux. Can you beat a level 3 Pidgey? Now this sprite, I like this back sprite, but it's at like a really low angle, which is weird for the angle that you're actually facing the Pokemon. but it's a good sprite. Like, it actually shows off the, like, feathers and stuff, and the leak. And it shows off the stripes on its feather, the, like, duck stripes. And I mean, Farfetch'd, I like Farfetch'd's design, but it's the most, like, regular bird, the most regular animal Pokemon that you'll ever see, with big cartoon eyes and frowny eyebrows, frowny brows. Very tall legs. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize. Oh, and who's this one? Oh, it's got confusion. Good. For a second, I thought that Marcel didn't have any attacking moves. Yeah, Marcel, it looks decent for a back sprite. It's kind of what you would expect. And very exaggerated. I think kids would not get the reference. Right? Like, does anybody... I don't even know who Marcel Marceau is, beyond, like, a famous French mime. And I guess his hair was like that. Like... Mr. Mime, like, I guess Marceau was like balding and had, his hair styled out in this kind of clownish curl. I don't know. Mr. Mime really bugs me. I don't like Mr. Mime. Sorry to any Mr. Mime stans out there, but I am not a fan. Anyway, we'll heal him up because they took a little damage. Maybe kids in Japan. Were mimes more popular in Japan? Wasn't Marcel Marceau from, like, the middle of the 20th century or something? And I wonder what the name in Japan would have been. Because the names are all different. Not only are the names of the Pokemon different, but, like, the nicknames that the trainers gave them. Oh, Gen 2 rolls around and Mr. Mime can be female? Really? That's even weirder, but I guess they only called it Mr. Mime in the English version. Maybe in Japan... Does the Japanese name for Mr. Mime use, like, a gender-neutral term? Because that would make sense. Ducket. Dog. That's right, I forgot that. Dog. But that is weird, Maverenthia. I could have sworn up and down that Mr. Mime was only male, because I'm pretty sure Jinx can only be female. The male ladybugs of the Pokemon world. Oh, that's a good comparison, actually. Oh, wait, do I have to heal anybody? No, I don't. Great. Geimer! Oh, Geimer, I really like the name Geimer. Spent a lot of time with Geimer. Spent a lot of time with Geimer training in Cerulean Cave, and I actually... Oh, look at that. That is a really creepy... makes me think of RoboCop, actually. Well, it's called Barnyard in Japanese, but what does that mean? I don't know, Geimer reminds me of the guy that gets covered in sludge in RoboCop, and he's like, help me. It's creepy. But then the front sprite is a really angry pile of sludge. I love the detail on this muck, even though this isn't what muck looks like anymore. This is one of those weird sprites that's like a good, well-done sprite that is off-model at the same time. Oh, Barrier. Mr. Mime's Japanese name is like Barrier, for miming a wall, right? Like, is that what they're referencing? Like, barriado would be how they say barrier. I think that's what the name is meant to be. So yeah, so the Japanese name is not gendered. Oh, look at Tambourine. I'm really happy with Tambourine as a name, as well. Some of these names I'm more happy with than others, even though I came up with most of them. And I love Dugong looks so much better when it's got an open mouth smile, but this sprite is still very cute. Dugong is maybe my favorite water Pokemon. It's awesome. I love Dugong. It's just so happy. You can't sink that smile. The only Pokemon happier is maybe Seal. And actually, now that I say it, Seal is a close competition for Dugong when it comes to favorites. I think they're like neck and neck. Ooh, who's that Pokemon? Ooh, a unique move. Okay, we gotta see this one. Or wait, I think Krabby can learn that move, so it's not totally unique. Oh wait, what? Was there some weird visual glitch? Am I crazy? Look at dog. It's got... It's like, huh? What? What's going on? What? Me? Why'd you call me dog? Huh? Look at that. It's got like one eyebrow down and one eyebrow up. Like it's confused. And the light, it's got its hand up in the direction the light is coming from. So it's like, why'd you shine that light on me? It's like a cockroach that you caught in the kitchen at nighttime. Oh, yeah. Oh, Seal is one of the Pokemon you forgot, Boxors? Yeah, with the quiz. But I love Pinsir's sprite. Pinsir is another Pokemon that I never use because it's so hard to get it. But yeah, thanks, Boxors. I love Pinsir's sprite. I made a joke out of it a whole bunch. Ooh, look at Duckett. Duckett looks fierce. It's gonna kill something. Look at that. Yeah, I love Pinsir is just such a silly sprite. And then Duckett, the gold duck. Yeah, it's clearly like inspired by a Kappa, and then in Pokédex it just straight up says that people mistake Golducks for Kappas. Oh, Mabranthe says, based on his memory, translator Nobuga Sawara was wary about Mr. Mime's English name. If they make sequels and they're going to give genders to Pokemon, we're going to be hooped. I love that phrasing. We're going to be hooped. Oh, look at Mothla. It's peeking over the edge like, oh, am I allowed to fight the Pokemons? Am I allowed to fight? Yes, you're allowed to fight Mothla. Venomoth is one of my favorite designs, too. I love Venomoth. Hooped, I say. Hoops. Exactly, Boxers. Venomoth. Venomoth is so cool. This sprite looks kind of... it looks so endearing. It's like, please, I want to have a hug. Give Venomoth a hug. Remember the Venomoth. Oh, yeah, I heard something about Venomoth and Caterpie. There might be... I too want to believe that Venomoth looks like it should be the Butterfree the Butterfree sprite, because the Butterfree sprite looks like a Venonat with wings. Like I've heard that theory before, but I don't know if anybody confirmed it anywhere. The closest thing I've seen to any suggestion that Venomoth was like misassigned is that there's an old sprite work, or there's an old I think watercolor of Venomoth that is like yellow and blue. It's like different coloring that looks more like a butterfly. But that's like the closest I've ever heard to any official endorsement, is that some old artwork looked like that. But yeah, along those lines, like I think Skullkraken was an initial proposed name for Gyarados. There's some old Pokemon poster with the English names. Whoa, look at Sunkaren. Wow, do you even know what Pokemon that is? I guess if you see the movesets, you can guess. But look at that. It's got like it's like made of flames. I wish if it weren't so pixelated, if it were higher definition, if it were like not, a smaller sprite scaled up by 2 or whatever they did, then it would look so much better detail. But Rapidash, I like Rapidash in the later generations. I still don't like this sprite because its body looks like a tube, because the top of the torso and the bottom are like perfectly aligned. Oh, blue is Venomoth's shiny now. Oh, that's neat. Although I guess it doesn't have the yellow though, does it? Because I think it was like blue. That like some of the wings were yellow. But anyway, Rapidash is cool. Rapidash is one of the few shinies that I ever caught. But I caught it in Pokemon Let's Go, where it's just a big time sink, and you can actually manipulate the odds. Because I like Rapidash. Rapidash, I will say that Rapidash is one of the only shiny colorings that I prefer, that I actually like. Because most of the shiny recolors, I don't like them so much. Because a lot of them are just like palette swaps. that don't really, to my mind, they don't suit the Pokemon really well. They're palette swaps with like other Pokemon. But here we got Sing King. You got Sing King, who I made a whole thing about them transitioning from a Goldeen. Oh yeah, if you look, there was like a frame. There's like a frame where text covered the screen while we were fading out. That's weird. Look at the sprite. I love how silly the sprite looks. Like, whoa, realm of thinking. I got my name of thinking. I'll sing you a song. No singing. No singing. We'll get demonetized. I'm not monetized. What am I saying? We'll get like copyright claimed. Unless it's a song you made up. Okay, we're going a little overtime, but it's time for swingers. Because dactyl. Because the dactyl in Aerodactyl means finger. And, you know, it's like a pterodactyl, and it's got little fingers on its wings, so it's like fwingers. Not much to say. I like Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl is a very silly design to me. Because it's this big old, it's got this massive head for like a tiny little body. But Aerodactyl is pretty neat. I like Aerodactyl. And it's Puffer. It's very round. Look at that. Usually Weezing has like more like Weezing has more like rough surface and bits and bops. But yeah, Puffer boy. Puffer took a long time to evolve as well. Level 35. Lenojaw. Oh yeah, for Aerodactyl, kind of. I see what you mean. But yeah, they got Puffer. Weezing. Weezing looks kind of funky in this one. It looks like it's in pain. It's in pain and suffering. But I guess you would be if you were like a bunch of coughings that were merged together against your will. And then Skullkraken. I'm not going to make Skullkraken fight, but Skullkraken is the one that is the Magikarp that I caught in this game. But the Gyarados that I count towards the Pokédex entry was from my Pokemon Red playthrough, so we're gonna catch up with that Gyarados a little later. But I'll heal them all up for going back in the box, though. Boy, we really are going overtime. I was hoping that it wouldn't take very long, but it's taken a little longer than I thought it would. I'm glad. My initial plan was to fly to locations where they would have like an appropriate challenge to fight, but I'm glad that I didn't do that because that would take forever, and I don't have all night. I'm trying to remember. I think Skullkraken I actually caught. I think I fished up Skullkraken and caught it. Okay, we got a few more in this box. Gygax and Swag. You know, we got to see Gygax and Swag already. But I'll bring them out of the box anyway. What am I doing? Gygax and Swag, they'll get to do one more fight. Having evolved, they should get to do one more fight each. Because they only got to fight as their first stage. Oh, I almost forgot. Swag! Now, Swag, I'm sure somebody in the chat suggested Swag. I know for sure that was a chat suggestion. And who could I give it to other than this Pokemon? Oh, Surf, obviously. Swag! Man, that eye on the left is a little bit too detached looking from the body. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much to think about Poliwrath. It's neat. I think I like Politoed. I really like Politoed as an alternate evolution. It's very cute. And like it makes sense that the tadpole Pokemon actually evolves into a frog, you know? Oh, look at Gygax. It looks, oh my gosh, it looks like Homer. It looks like Homer Simpson is terrified. See, with that upper lip and the wide eyes. Oh my gosh, what have I gotten into? What's happened to me? It's still shocked and terrified by the shoulder that clamped onto its tail. By the shell that clamped on its tail. It's like, oh, help me, please. Slowbro is a neat one. I don't have much to say on Slowbro. But now we got Patrick. I tried to avoid gendered names because this generation doesn't have genders, and Starmie, of all Pokemon, doesn't have a gender at all, even in the later games. Look at that, a very tepid water gun. What a move. What a move animation. It looks very silly. But look at that, Starmie, I like Starmie. Starmie's a really cool design. And Staryu. Staryu and Starmie. They're cool designs, I like them. But yeah, Starmie was one of the ones from the Seafoam Islands. Caught them there. I caught Gygax there too. I had like the end of one stream was just Seafoam Island catching, and so is Reef. Ooh, let's do Aurora Beam. Oh, cool. It actually has the it has the beam effect that Hyper Beam uses too. Yeah, look at Reef. I like Cloyster. Cloyster is a cool design. Also one of the Seafoam Island Pokemon I caught. And Morales. Oh yeah, and the Pokédex for Cloyster said that nobody's seen the inside. And I was like... My first thought was like, if you need to take your Pokemon to a veterinarian, what do you do? What do you do if they don't know what's inside of a Cloyster? If they need to do a surgery or something? Oh, also, Seadra... Seadra is one of my favorite water Pokemon, actually. I really like Seadra, but this sprite does not do it justice. It looks like it's a horrible mishmash. It looks like a Cubert. It looks like Cubert sprouted wings and whiskers. Or like hairs behind its ear. It's weird. But this is, no, this isn't much better. Still kind of has a Cubert vibe, but Morales the Seadra looks pretty cool. I like Seadra. Oop. Okay, I think we're done with box 3, so just 2 more boxes. 2 more boxes, and then the starter teams. So there we go. Morales, named after Dire Morales of Monster Hunter fame. Patrick the Starmie. Shouldn't have to explain that. Oh yeah, and Gygax, I don't know why. I didn't name it Gygax for any particular reason. It's not like a remark on Gary Gygax as a human being. I don't even know what Gary Gygax looks like, really. I just had that name in my head, and I was like, oh, Gygax for the Slowpoke. Just apropos of nothing. Oh, I got everything. Boy, how long have I been doing this Hall of Fame? It feels like a long time. Oops. And I'm starting with Hypnoc by mistake. Again. Hang on. Let me fix this. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Also, I noticed Farzeros is a little low on health. But that'll be fine, I'm sure. Lewis. Oh, I know who Lewis is. So, I named my Nidoran girl after Beatrix Potter, because Nidoran girl is a cute little bunny rabbit, and so is Nidoran boy. So when I caught a Nidoran boy, I named it after a different children's book author, C.S. Lewis. Because Nidoking is a big ol' stompin' monster. Big ol' stompin', like, dinosaur monster. Look at that. Nidoking is a really good sprite. That's excellent. Look at this guy. C.S. Lewis. It's very cool. I didn't really need C.S. Lewis. I know that Nidoking is, like, really powerful in this generation. It's, like, the speedrunner's choice. But, hey, I went with Nidoqueen. I honestly, Nidoran Girl was the first one. Oh, you don't know what to think about C.S. Lewis, but Nidoking sprite. Yeah, it's good. Oh, Reaper Crab. I like Reaper Crab. I like Kabutop's back sprite. It looks very cool. Kabutops was always my choice. It was always my choice when picking a fossil. And this one is pretty... I like this one. It looks kind of like, oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna come get you. I'm gonna slice you. I'm gonna slash you. Kabutops. Kabutops pretty cool. But it's such a high level when you get it that it's usually not a very good Pokemon to use without a lot of training. It always bugged me about the fossil Pokemon. But yeah, I don't know. You know, I grew up reading The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, so C.S. Lewis is very fond memories. Ooh, Hyper Fang. A unique move! It doesn't really look special, but it's very powerful. Hyper Fang hits hard, man. Super Fang only does like half your opponent's current health, but Hyper Fang is huge. And Raticate, I love how fierce, how ferocious Raticate looks in this sprite. It's not quite on model, like its nose looks a little too stumpy, but it's got the teeth, it's got the look. Wrath, the Raticate. Perfect. You got the look. Oh, and Jam. Who could forget Jam? Jam. I wish I have. Jam is another kind of duplicate Pokemon. I was gonna say redundant, but that's not fair. It's not redundant. It's just a duplicate. Because I raised a Butterfree in Fire Red as my main team, and so I didn't need to add one for the Pokédex, but I transferred it over. So we're gonna see Butterfree again real soon. But it's Jam. I just called it Jam because it's a Butterfree. Get it? Jam, butter, jam, butter jam. Look at that Butterfree. It's cute. Butterfree's cute, and I always think of Butterfree. Always makes me think of the Pokemon anime. And some of the most like heartfelt moments where Ash thinks that his Metapod has been killed, but the Butterfree comes out of it. And look, oh my gosh, Magmar does not look so great from this angle. I'll tell you that much. And I'm still not totally happy with the name I came up with. It's like a mix of Fire and Arzuros, because it's not really a bear Pokemon, but it's on its back legs. I don't know. It's like a fiery counterpart or something. Magmar is very silly. It's not really my favorite. Butter and jam, stuff that you put on toast. It's a correlation. It's a stretch. Okay. Oh no, Guy Fieri Zuros. Uh-oh. Getting I can't think of a good pun. But that's a good one. That's a good one, my friend. Yeah. Guy Fieri Zero. Like Magmar and Pokemon Snap. Oh, I never played Pokemon Snap. But it looks fun. You mean the old Snap or the new one? I assume that Magmar was in both, but maybe not. Oh wait, do I have more Pokemon to take out? Oh, I do. Albert. Albert is one of my favorite puns. More bird puns with Birdburst. And Sunbeam. Nibblesnarf. I don't know where Choco Dip came from. Cause, you know, tapirs like to roll around in the mud, not chocolate. Oh, you're talking about the classic Snap. Okay. Yeah, that's the only game. I know the new one. The new one looked cool, but I haven't played it. And the old one I need to play someday. Birdburst is the best name. Thank you, Ringleo. I'm really happy with Birdburst. Oops. Although, once again, I forget to switch out the Pokemon. Come on. Choco Dip. Choco Dip goes first. I thought of Birdburst a long time when I was playing Pokemon Let's Go, and I caught a Doduo. I thought of Birdburst, and I was like really happy with that name. It's honestly, anytime I catch a Doduo, it's always going to be Birdburst. There's no question. But hey, Choco Dip. Didn't take too long to level. It wasn't so bad as I thought it would be. But Hypno's pretty neat design. It kind of creeps me out. But Nibblesnarf is one of my favorite Monster Hunter names, and I love the monster that it is attached to as well. Even though I know a lot of people don't like Nibblesnarf. I do, and I named my Doug Trio after Nibblesnarf. Oh, I spoiled it. Nibblesnarf. Look at how like even They're a little bit too identical. But here, we're gonna scratch. Because everybody, you know, I don't get what the mystery is. There's no mystery about Diglett and Dugtrio. They just have claws. They have little mole claws. Because how else would they use Scratch? But because they have little mole claws. That's all. They got little mole claws under the ground, dude. Easy. I solved it within the game's own logic. Now it's time for Sunbeam. Can you guess who Sunbeam is? Who's that Pokemon? Oh, Sunbeam. Wait a minute. The correlation between evolution stages is much clearer from this back sprite than it ever was from normal. And we're going to do Payday, of course. No other move would be appropriate for this one. But look at that. It looks like an evolved Meowth, doesn't it? With little black ears. Yeah, I love cats. I grew up with cats. I really like cats. This sprite of Persian is adorable. Is a little kitty cat sitting up on its haunches. This might be my favorite version of Persian. My favorite Persian version, you might say. Otherwise, Persian looks more like a mountain lion or a cougar, you might say. Which is still pretty good, but I like the cute kitty cat version in this game. That's my favorite one. Okay. Good night, Maverinthia. Have a good sleep. You can always check out the VOD later if you want to see my other Pokemon, like Halberd. It never got level up enough to learn Drill Peck, but Halberd. I really like Halberd. But yeah, and thanks for being here, Maverinthia. Always a joy. Always a joy. I don't know why I stumbled on that. Oh wait, I already fought with Halberd. What am I doing? I'm probably getting tired too, but I'm gonna finish this out. Halberd. I'm really happy with Halberd as a name. It feels almost like the natural evolution of Spearow, right? Like you have a Spearow and then Halberd. But anyway, Spearow is cool. Spearow's a cool Pokemon. It's pretty strong. It might be the strongest bird Pokemon in this generation. I don't know. If only because it learns Drill Peck. I think it might be faster than Dodrio, or it has a higher attack stat. I forget. I like compared Pokemon stats and their movesets a while ago, like years ago, and I forget which one came out on top. But this this Dodrio already has Drill Peck, so it can just lay waste to anything that comes its way. And I had trouble with Dodrios in the caves as well. Dodrio is very cool. I like this sprite. It's very intense. And I like Dodrio. Dodrio is a cool Pokemon. I like the weird out there Pokemon. I feel like they haven't had a lot of like multi-headed Pokemon since first gen. Like there have been some ones like Combee and does Klefki evolve into a Pokemon with multiple heads? I don't know. I don't. If it's after Gen 3, I am like no. I like have no idea. And even a lot of Pokemon in Gen 3, I don't remember. I do remember Zangoose from Gen 3. That was a cool Pokemon. But I'm getting away from myself. We're appreciating Generation 1 Pokemon right now. Oh, wait. Oh, I must have put somebody in the wrong box, because... Oh, never mind, I got Kirby. Okay, Kirby was the last one, I think. Oh boy, Kirby is going to be an interesting fight, because we got to transform on the first turn. Yeah, this is another instance of impulse naming. Just first thing that came to mind. Come on, where's that Pokemon? There we go. Makes me wish I had Sweet Scent. That's not until the next gen. Hey, look at little Kirby. Ooh, transformed. It looks like conversion. Kirby transformed into a Rattata. It's got Tackle. It's only got 5 moves. Oh, I forgot. As if it wasn't bad enough that Ditto doesn't have a lot of stats, like has pretty poor stats. It only gets 5 moves from each of the moves of its Pokemon. Ditto is a cool idea. I like Ditto as like a world building element, but it's not a fun Pokemon to use really, is it? But it's cute. Kirby the Ditto. Okay, now it's time for Noctmar. Who's that Pokemon? It doesn't have an attacking move. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess we're gonna have a multiple Pokemon showcase right now. Because Noctmar is only level 5. And I just evolved it before it learned anything. Tukunzamza, you're up next. So this is one of those monsters that I never actually fought. Oh, we gotta use self-destruct. Kaboom! Tukunzamza is a Monster Hunter Frontier monster. But it's like this big crab covered in rocks. And so I thought that was appropriate for a golem. But Noctmar, which is where the English nightmare comes from, because nightmares, in German, the Noctmar was like a night demon, like the Mar is a demon, and people would, who suffered sleep paralysis, would wake up and they thought that they saw that they had a demon sitting on their chest. And in Germany, they like call that a Nachtmar. So that's where we get our English nightmare from bad dreams, from sleep paralysis, which is really nasty infliction, really nasty condition to have. But here's Tukunzamza, the golem. It's like, it's like a little monster bursting out of the rocks. That's why I named it that. And we're gonna go heal up Noctmar in a little bit, but first is Malign, who might not be able to attack anybody unless it has Nightshade. Oh, that's right. Who's that Pokemon? It's a Gengar. Nightshade should work, yeah. It does Malign's level and damage, yeah. Gengar, I like Gengar, but I kind of like... Look at that Gengar. This sprite just makes me want to go Gengar. Hello, I'm the Gengar. My name is Malign, I'm a Gengar. I don't know, I like Haunter better. In general, I think Haunter is a better Pokemon. Even though I know Gengar is stronger. I like Gengar. I like Gengar and Ghastly. I like the whole tree of them. I like the whole evolution branch. But Gengar, Haunter is my favorite. Especially in these early sprites where it's just like ethereal and and the horrifying. Like that. Love that. Oh, and we've got Puck. Which I think my noise filter catches the P on Puck. I'm trying to be I'm trying to pronounce it a lot, Puck, which is a Shakespeare reference. See, at least Puck has an attack, and I love this perspective on Puck is really weird. I don't know what it's like. It's leaning out. It's like it's about to fall over to the side, because when you consider how the Pokemon placement is, it's like whoever came up with this sprite didn't quite have the right perspective in mind, I guess. It's weird. But I like Puck. I like Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is cute. And Clefable's cute. The Clefable Clefable sprite is not my favorite in this one. But Clefable's pretty cute. Wigglytuff is horrifying, though. Don't look into its eyes. Oh, you love Clefable, yeah. Yeah, it's cute. I always think of... Clefairies always make me think of Pokemon Stadium and the little minigame. The Clefairy minigame. Fairy, 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 fairy. Where you have to do... It's just like a rhythm matching game. Yeah. No, I like regular Wigglytuff. Like, Wigglytuff normally... On model Wigglytuff is cute, but the sprite in this game is scary. It's horrifying. Wigglytuff in this game is staring into your soul. Ooh, I'm gonna say Fatalis, actually. Fatalis, you get to wait, because you get to use your cool move. This sprite is pretty intense, yeah. I've made a running joke out of it, too. Just don't look into its eye. Cover your eyes. Keep your eyes closed, Marion. Keep your eyes closed. Oh, Hypnoc again. Okay, I'll just switch to Adamantium, who's paralyzed. Uh-oh. Adamantium, Onyx. Onyx is one of my favorite... Onyx is one of my favorite, like, underdog Pokemon. Partly because it's an underdog. It's this big rock serpent, but it's, like, not good. It's pretty terrible. But I still love you anyway. I love you anyway, Onyx. This sprite doesn't really show off the scale. It doesn't show off how big Onyx is, and I think the little dot for the eye is a little too creepy. So I'm not crazy about the Onyx sprite. I think Generation 2 had a better one. I love the Onyx sprite in Pokemon Green though, the original Japanese sprites. Oh, look at Boxo. We're gonna do Comet Punch. Yeah, Boxo. Boxo is the first one, the first Pokemon I picked up from the gym, from the fighting gym. Hitmonchan is okay. I'm not crazy about Hitmonchan. Like I said earlier, I generally don't like the humanoid-looking Pokemon, but Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee kind of get a pass because they're like a little bit removed just enough. Look at Dracul, it looks so tiny. It's another one where like half of its body is off the bottom of the screen. At least it's got bite. Dracul takes a bite of the Pidgey, and it collapses on the ground. Dracul is so full of blood that it can no longer fly with ease. I love how Golbat is so wacky, this sprite. It's insane. It's going it's full energy, full effort, this Golbat. I love it. It's insane, but I love this sprite. On Renoplos. Did I not heal up Renoplos when I last put in the box? Oh, I feel bad. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's 42. For a second I thought that I'd skipped I missed like evolving a Pokemon, but no, definitely not, because I have the number. It's on the save file. Renoplos. Oh, it looks weird from the back. Renoplos looks weird. Alright, well, Horn Attack, of course, because it's got a horn. I guess those are its ears on the side, and in the middle is the horn. In the middle of the top of its head. But, of course, Renoplos, famously, Rhydon is like the first Pokemon designed, ever drawn, I think. And this one, I love how cutesy the sprite looks. He's like shuffling up to you and like swinging its arms back and forth. And it's got that big fang, looks kind of like a buck tooth. I'll say it again, it reminds me of, what's it called? It reminds me of Bubble Bobble. It's this little, like, boink, 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 boink. Oh, how's the bubble music? Bubble Bobble. Love Bubble Bobble. We had, my, orthodontist had Bubble Bobble in the waiting room, and so we would play it when we had to go for visits as kids. A very good memory to mask the bad one of having to visit an orthodontist. But Bubble Bobble, love Bubble Bobble. Peregrine, this is a weird sprite. I'm not crazy about it, but do a wing attack. Defeat your former self. Yeah, you love that game too? It's great, Bubble Bobble. Yeah, this back sprite is weird, and Pidgeot has a funky looking back sprite. But Peregrine is cool. It was a cool Boyd. I just trained it up to evolve it. Hypnoc, sadly Hypnoc, we'll get to Hypnoc later, but Hypnoc did not, I did not invest the time in getting Hypnoc to evolve, although I really should. Oh, kiss as in keep it simple, stupid. Yeah. Yeah, very, very simple. Very simple Bubble Bobble. Bobble, bobble, bobble. And it is great. It's a rare like, game that works well in 2 players as well. Oh, you mean the back sprite was a Kiss, like Kiss the band. Okay, yeah. No, you're right. Very hair metal, right? Hair metal, hair metal Pokemon. Pidgeot, the hair. No, it would be Kiss, the hair metal Pokemon. I don't know if hair metal is the right description of Kiss, but I know what you mean by that look. Oh wait, no, Fatalis. I withdrew Fatalis a little early. We're gonna get Fatalis later. We gotta get Epioth and Shimgar. We got all the Monster Hunter references right now. Shingaran and Hermitar, Baroth. Zinogre will come a little later. Oh, Kiss is maybe Arena Rock. Okay. But Pidgeot, I guess Pidgeot like has that flowing mane of hair. It is very Kiss, yeah. Very Kiss, or maybe like, I guess hair metal is more like 80s, that 80s like floof. Oops. No, I wanted to switch. Epioth, get out there, Epioth. I swear, Epioth took so long to train that I gave up. Epioth was going to be my attempt to battle the Elite Four more easily, and I just gave up on it. Instead, Plesioth, the Gyarados, took over that role. But Lapras, oh, I forgot to look. Lapras, the back sprite for Lapras is pretty funky. Lapras, though, this sprite is really good. I love this sprite. Look at that. Beautiful. Lapras is very cool. One of my favorite designs for sure. Because it's, you know, it's like, Lapras is like very friendly, pretty monster, like water monster. It's very good. I like Lapras. And I named mine Epioth after the water-bound monsters of Monster Hunter 3. And hey, look at that Randy, named after James Randi. It kind of looks like him, this sprite, I gotta be honest. Like, if you look up James Randi, he's got that kind of intense stare and he has a massive beard, but the massive mustache kind of works. Anyway, Alakazam, famously overpowered nonsense Pokemon. I like the sprite though, it's good sprite work. I would never use Alakazam, that would be shameful. But now, it's time for Baroth. Baroth, famously a wall in Pokemon Tri, in Monster Hunter Tri. Oh my gosh, I mixed the names. In Monster Hunter Tri, Baroth is like a big barrier. It's really a barrier to your progress. Ooh, and that back sprite doesn't look right. It's got like, it looks like it's holding a wrench, and it looks like it's got like a, oh, Bone Club won't work, I didn't realize. I wanted to use Bone Club because it's unique, but I can't use it. We gotta leave. So, sorry, I guess, Baroth, you don't get to fight because you can't fight the Pidgey. This sprite is okay. It's kind of funny looking. Some of the proportions are weird. Like, the eye looks too big. Yeah, I want to give Baroth a chance to fight, but... boy, we gotta actually find a Pokemon that's not a Pidgey so that it can hit it. Oh, here we go. Maybe I'll switch out. Yeah, Kingler. See, the back sprite has a bigger... okay, the back sprite has a bigger claw. I'm not going to do Guillotine, because that's a waste of time. We'll probably miss. But look at that. The back sprite has the bigger claw on one side, and then the front sprite has even-sized claws. Like, they got that wrong. They got that wrong, man. Anyway, Kingler. I like Kingler. Kingler is cool. I'm going to keep Baroth out front, though, in case... so that Baroth can actually get a fight. Okay, now we can get a fight with Baroth. We can see what Bone Club looks like. Gosh, that back sprite. Like, the spines as well don't look like they're attached. I don't know. I don't like this back sprite. It's not good. Bonemerang? Whatever it's... I can't remember the name of the Pokemon. Anyway, but I like Kingler. Oh, hi, Cool Squid 45. Come with Pokédex entries. Crabs! Thank you. Thanks for the crabs. Here, we'll do acid for Shengaran, who I know Tentacruel is not a crab, so Shengaran doesn't quite fit, but that back sprite is pretty cool. And if you look at the front sprite, it's kind of, you know, Tentacruel has kind of this towering on tentacles look that Shengaran kind of has, so I think it kind of works. Alright, are we down to... I think we're down to the last 5. Only 15 Pokemon left, sort of. A little more than that, actually. We're almost to the end of the list, and it's taken like an extra hour. Jeez, I didn't think I would stream this long, but here I am. And good thing too, because I'm gonna lose my voice if I keep going on for too long. Again, would I like to have a Gengar entry? Oh, I already do. I already do, Cool Squid. I did the trade from my Pokemon Red cartridge. Like I actually caught all 151. But thank you for the offer. Or are you gonna post a Gengar in the chat? That'd be cool. Okay, and who do we have to add? We have to get... Where is it? Fatalis. Gotta get Fatalis. Oh, a Gengar entry from a different game. Yeah, go ahead. Show me, Cool Squid. Show us all a good Gengar. Okay, Fatalis we're gonna... Okay, Fatalis I'm gonna do after... Oh no, well, let's just do Fatalis now. I like your crabs. The crabs are very cute. Yeah, Fatalis, boy, Fatalis... I'm not sure if Fatalis took the longest to level, but it sure felt like it. It earned its name for being such a difficult dragon to get to. And we're gonna witness the mighty, rending force that is Hyper Beam. Cover your eyes. My favorite sound effect from this game. I love Hyper Beam. And Fatalis looks kind of funny, like its wings are too small, and its head is like big and silly. Dragonite, I mean. But there we go, look at that. Its head is like a little too small, and it looks a little too angry. Dragonite's a little silly, funny guy, but this sprite, I don't really like this sprite. I don't like this Fatalis sprite. But Dragonite, I like Dragonite, yeah. Yeah, I love Dragonite too. Oh wait, I already took out Peregrine. I must have mixed up my Pokemon somehow. I used to have... I got the, I went to Pokemon the movie, like the first one, ages... when it came out. Which is ages ago now. And I actually got the card they gave me was a Dragonite card, because you got like a free promotional movie card from going. And I think my brother got the Mew card, if I remember correctly. It was this like shiny, it was a shiny like, it was like a holofoil Mew with like runes and stuff on it, and it was really cool. I think that was from the movie promotion. Oh, that's right, Nepenthes. I like the back sprite I like for Nepenthes. For Victory Bell. Victory Bell is actually one of my favorite grass Pokemon. I love how horrifying and crazy the design is. It's just so nuts. It's nuts, I love it. It's nuts and I love it. And, oh, we got Barometer, who I forget who Barometer is? I guess we'll find out in a second. Oh, I know who Barometer is. Who's that Pokemon? It's pretty obvious. Look at that one looking back at us. That's scary. It's got its eyes crossed, too. Ooh. Only those Barrage? Alright, well, it should knock out a Pidgey, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Executor. Yeah, I don't like the sprite. It's too creepy. But I do like Executor. Executor is a funky... It's another, like, multi-headed Pokemon. I love those. It's just, like, weird and goofy. Execute in later games has, like, a better sprite as well. Like, the sprite is, not great. I'm not a fan of the, like, really big egg in the middle of the Execute. That's, like, it looks weird. Ooh. I like that entry. I'll read it aloud. I'll read it in the voice I've been using for the Pokédex. Should you feel yourself attacked by a sudden chill, it is evidence of an approaching Gengar. There is no escaping it. Give up. Whoa. That's brutal. Also, Raichu. Raichu looks very like... Raichu's mouth looks like, you know, sprite work artist's first sprite, you know? Look at that face. It's a little too simple. Also, but yeah, that Gengar's horrifying. Oh wow, we actually got a level. We got a level for one of our Pokemon at the end of the game. Raichu! Oh, I love Raichu. Raichu is so cute in this game. I wish they kept Raichu this round and fun and chubby. Or at least as round as his original artwork. He does look goofy. That Raichu, that chunky Raichu. But no, they had to make Raichu slim down. Old Raichu and old Pikachu Pokemon card artwork looks a little more rotund as well. And I miss that. I prefer that style. But alright, that's all of the Pokemon I've caught except for the core 2 teams. So we're gonna put these all back. And I'm gonna do something a little neat. If I can make this work on stream. Let's see if I can make it work. I'm gonna pull the Pokemon Red team out first. So we got Salamander. We got Flutterby. I'm not gonna go fight. I'm not gonna take any of these out to fight because both teams have seen a lot of fighting. Oh, Deviljho's in here for some reason. Okay, Deviljho needs to... I put Deviljho back in the wrong box for some reason. Oh, Babaconga, there we go. Okay, sorry, we're almost done. Not quite done with all the caught Pokemon. Okay, Deviljho really quick. I'll say Snorlax. Snorlax is a favorite of mine, definitely. Classic Pokemon design, very goofy, very easy to, like... Very easy to use once you catch up, it's so hard. Can't imagine catching a Sliggoo without reading the entry. Sliggoo? What's a Sliggoo? Sliggoo must be a new Pokemon. I haven't heard of that one. Oh, definitely. And the back sprite for Snorlax looks so weird. It's like a monk, a very pious monk with like a hoodie with ears on it or something. But I like this sprite. He's rolling over, scratching its belly, like you've woken it up. Snorlax is cool. I like Snorlax. But anyway, I'm gonna save a little time by going back here. And yeah, let's go put Deviljho back into box. Okay, I might actually put it in the right box. Oh, it's from X and Y. That's why. Yeah. I don't know Pokemon after Gen 3, generally. I've heard of a few of them, but if it's after Gen 3, I probably don't know about it. I probably haven't heard of it. Okay. Okay, and now we're gonna go through the Pokemon that I caught. This is my core team from Pokemon Red. I'm gonna go through them, but first... we need a little bit of a music change. I'm gonna see if I can make this work on stream. I hope it doesn't break. Okay, cool. And we're just gonna cut the feed. And, right, and then we're gonna do this. Lavender Town, no way. I don't want to subject... I'm not going to subject you all to Lavender Town, not for the end. This is supposed to be positive, this ending. Here we go. Yeah. I'm going to stay in the computer so I get to hear it too. I've got a loop. I've got a loop to play for you. Oh wait, it went away. Hang on. There we go. I guess I gotta stay on this screen or it'll go away. Alright, so first, Salamander, my starter from Pokemon Red. Charizard, I think Charizard is it's just about my favorite starter in this gen. I love don't get me wrong. I love Blastoise. I love Venusaur. I'm just, you know, I'm basic. I'm a basic Pokemon lover. I love Charizard. I can't help it. Then we have, I think Hypnoc was actually the second Pokemon I caught. Let me check that. Hypnoc, and you know, Salamander struggled for a long time. Salamander struggled so long and fought so hard, but... Oh no, Nidoqueen, no wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. Walk through walls. Yeah, Hypnoc. Hypnoc was my second Pokemon. Hypnoc was also struggled for a long time, and then it learned Wing Attack, like, at the end of that part of the playthrough, and, like, there was, you know, it didn't get to do anything else, unfortunately. But Flutterby. Flutterby was the next Pokemon I caught. Flutterby to the Butterfree. Flutterby was so good. And then it learned Psybeam, and it was even better, and I taught it Psychic, and it was just crushing it. Kind of a glass cannon, but Butterfree, I love you. Flutterby, you were great. Oh, and who could forget? Who could forget Plesioth? Plesioth, the only Pokemon that I kept using after the Pokemon Red playthrough because it's so strong. Gyarados, if I had to pick a favorite water Pokemon, it might actually be Gyarados. It's so cool. And, you know, Plesioth was the MVP, I think, for the Red team. So good. And I love that I called it Plesioth because it has Body Slam. And that's just too perfect. Oh, and Najarala. Oh, Najarala the Arbok. Once it learned Dig, Najarala did really well. Also another Monster Hunter name. But I love Najarala. I like Arbok. Arbok is a favorite design. Another one of my favorite underdog Pokemon. So good. So good to have on the team. I keep saying that. I'm like doing a gesture like I'm Italian. So good. It's so good, Arbok. I love Arbok. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, sadly, none of them went to the Pokemon League because they just weren't, I couldn't spare the time to do it. Oh, and then Babaconga. Oh, Babaconga. I love Mankey. Mankey is my favorite cry in the whole game. Primeape is not as good, but Babaconga was super cool. It never really got to do a good fighting move because, you know, it just never learns one. But here, I'll go to the Pokédex so that we can hear Mankey's cry one last time. Oh, there it is. I'm going to switch over so that I can hear it too. We're going to lose the music for a second. Oh, wait. Sorry, I kind of screwed it up. Hang on. Oh, and you went... Oh, you were greeted by the Lavender Town theme in Pokemon Go? That's awesome at nighttime. I never noticed that. I haven't been playing Pokemon Go for a while, though. But here, let's get to hear Mankey's cry one more time. Oh, it's so good! Olivet's cry! The best cry in the game. You cannot change my mind. Okay, but I'll switch back to the, But yeah, that was the Pokemon Red team. They were huge. They were instrumental. It sounds so distant. I love these guys. I love these Pokemon. This team that I made. They were like the underdog team. We struggled, but we made it work in the end. Plesioth was maybe the only one who didn't struggle, but every other Pokemon on this team was such an uphill battle. It was so good. Caterpie and Goldeen have the same cry. Oh, they might. You catch them so far apart from each other as well that it would be hard to notice. But I have noticed a few Pokemon that have the same cry. Or that they have, like, a similar enough cry. Because, I mean, the simple way that they do the cries in Pokemon is that they don't have 151 distinct sound effects. They have, like, a much smaller number, maybe, like, 64 or something. Or they have, like, a one audio stream, and each Pokemon's cry is just, like, a slice of that audio stream, and they pitch it up and, or they speed it up or they like manipulate it when you play it back so that you get different effects. So it's got to be something like that to save space. All right, but here we are with the blue team. This is the main team that's been with me the longest. Amaterasu, I love Ninetales. Ninetales is amazing, an amazing design. It looks really ferocious in this. I'm really happy with Amaterasu as a name, because Okami is one of my favorite video games, hands down. And Amaterasu was great. Amaterasu beat Blaine's gym. It was awesome. I love this. I love Amaterasu specifically and Ninetales generally. Who's next? I think Danish was the one that I caught before Amaterasu. Danish the Sandslash. It was so silly. I was thinking of a cinnamon roll because of how a sand shrew curls up into a ball, but I said Danish and that just was it. That was its name, and it was never changed, and I love it. Danish is such a good name. Sandshrew is very cool. I like Sandshrew. And I never used Sandshrew before, but I picked Sandshrew because I wanted to use it, and I'm so glad I did. I love Sandshrew, and Sandslash is so strong. Such a strong Pokemon. Then before that was Mudge the Paras. Mudge the Parasect. It was this cute little Paras, and then it got taken over by the mushroom, and it became a monster. Mudge was huge. I couldn't do it without you, Mudge. Like, literally made all of these legendary catches possible. I love Parasect. Parasect is like creepy and weird, and it's weirdly strong in this game as well. I didn't think it would be, but I love Mudge. Mudge is great. And then Bnahabra. Yeah, Bnahabra. Beedrill is maybe my favorite underdog Pokemon because it's not very good. Even in this generation where it has the bonus that bug damage is super effective against poison types. It's huge. Beedrill like had its moments. It was a struggle, Bnahabra, but you made it work when you needed to. And then who could forget Beatrix, my highest level Pokemon, never got past 69, I realize. Danish is my highest level, I think. Oh no, 68. I thought I got Beatrix to level 70, but I guess not. Beatrix, the Nidoqueen. I like the sprite. I like Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen's very, very cool, very cute. She has like a dignity, I think, to her. And I don't know, I kitted her out with some powerful moves, and Beatrix was just huge. Named after Beatrix Potter, because she started out as a cute little bunny rabbit Pokemon. And finally, the starter Pokemon, Frog. He's like, bah, Frog! Who I named for two reasons. Oh, that's true. Mewtwo is actually my highest level, but it's not the highest level that I actually trained up. I think that's what I mean to say. That's true. I wish I'd gotten Beatrix to level 70, actually. But Frog the starter, where this whole journey started, couldn't do it without you, Frog. I gave you, like, the meme exploit moveset of Toxic and Leech Seed and Bide. But yeah, Frog, named not only because Bulbasaur is a frog, but it's got the extra meaning of frog. I dedicated the name because of Chrono Trigger, Frog from Chrono Trigger, which is another favorite game of mine. And I think with that, is there a good screen? What's a good screen to end on? We got the Pokédex number up, so let's end on this. Or we can end on the can we look at the Pokemon League? Pokemon League site. Yeah, Hall of Fame 1. Yeah, thanks, Ringleo. I think I just want to have the Pokemon, this list open with all the Pokemon in it. I think that's it. That's going to be the end of the Pokemon stream. I caught all 151, including Mew, without any Game Shark. I used only a few exploits. One exploit to save time and one exploit to catch Mew. This is fun and exciting, and I'm glad that y'all joined me for the journey. yeah, these Pokemon are just gonna sit on this Pokemon Blue cartridge, I guess, for all time. So thank y'all for joining me. This coming Monday, next week Monday, is going to be Monster Hunter 2, as always. That game is still ongoing. Next Thursday, I'm gonna do a new game. It's a toss-up between two games. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna pick yet, so at the end of Monday's stream, I'm gonna decide. I will have decided by the end of Monday's stream. And I'll play a little hint. I'll leave y'all a little hint at the end of the stream as to what the new game is for Thursday streams. But yeah, for now that's it. And we've got the Hall of Fame music and my all-star team. And I'm losing my voice, so I need to bring this to an end. And so as all good things come to an end, I bid you good night. Thank y'all for joining me, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.